Hello. I was being stupid. I somehow forgot how to turn on my stream. Like the stream was on, but I'm like, wait, how do I make it go like work? I feel like my brain has been kind of floaty this week. Like I am mentally more stunted than usual. So you can imagine, oh, my camera. It fell backwards. I'm like, why am I a mess? Like, to be fair, this whole week I've been kind of a mess in general. Like, usually I'm at home at my PC. Face reveal? Don't even turn. I hope not. I hope not. Don't scare me, John. Don't scare me. But yeah, I've just been pretty much sitting at my PC after gym or work or stream and like one eye open, one eye closed, and like, ah. What is life? What is life? What am I doing? Oh yeah, I should go to bed, but no, I'm gonna listen to music and just not do anything, or just watch Attack on Titan. But like, it's always like one eye open only. I don't know why. I'm just having like weird brain farts. Having big brain farts. 100 minutes till she live. Honestly, when I first read that, it's like I read it as alive and I'm like, what, am I dead? Well, I guess I am dead inside. Like all the adults. Yay, Friday night, Flamily night, Flamily night. That's a pretty cute name for us, Flamily. Just like just like every company is like, yes, we're a family. We're actually a family. Hello, Cyan. I like your hands raised and one eye. Are you like a cyclops now? Face reveal. You scared me, John. You scared me. You made me double check that I'm not actually face revealing anything. Mm. But yeah, I am feeling rather. Well, let's do our best. Let's do our bestest. That's all we can do. I'm pretty sure Alice lost her marbles, and Quark lost his marbles, and we made Quark sleep, but we found Alice knocked out. I suspect Fi probably knocked Alice out. Poor muscle mommy tired. You need hot cocoa and marshmallows. Yeah, would be pretty nice, honestly. Would be pretty nice. Maybe I should buy just like cocoa powder and just pour water on it and then add some milk, like lactose-free milk, because I think that's pretty much the only way I can have hot cocoa. Cocoa? Oh, good to see you, Flam. More like a triangle with an eye, but a troll is fair too. It's not a troll. I used to love Cyclopses, you know, when I was a kid. I loved the mythological stuff. Mythological stuff. While we were in the laboratory, Luna had moved Quartz to a crude cot. They both looked peaceful as they slept. Okay. The madness I'd seen on their faces before was completely gone. Illuminati! Exactly. This kind of reminds me. Oh, shit, I forgot. Gotta put on live chat for Assassin. Actually, Alame's message did not show up. Oh my god! Alame's message just did not show up until I put on live chat. Oh no, this time Alame's the problem for YouTube. The Friday stream, how deliciously European. Why did Top Shot have a problem with that? I'm dying. Um da, da, da. She loves Scott Summers, aka Cyclops, leader of the X-Men. Oh yeah, he's pretty cool, I think. 2 endings at 50 hours according to that math will be done at 225 hours. No, we already have a lot of good. See, we have a lot of good flow going on for some of these. See, we're very close to different endings, you know? We're almost done with the game. It's just like they're not giving me endings because they're cog blocking me. Wait, huh? Oh no. Oh no, they're doing the thing on us, aren't they? Is this the lack information route? They can't be doing this to me. Someone got the reference. This is censorship. She loves James Marsden, who plays Scott Summers, aka Cyclops, leader of the X-Men. Sure, we can say that. I don't know who he is. I don't know how he looks without the Cyclops mask, but sure. Whatever floats your boat, buddy.
Are they really going to be alright?
My Barbie.
The analysis I did on the files confirmed
I'm
that
like,
the duplicate
is
was
my
real
vision
Xavier.
just splitting again? Maybe I should put on my glasses, because my vision feels weird. I need my Cyclops glasses. Had the prince from Enchanted. How do you not know who Marsden! Shit! James Marsden. Okay, I know him. I think. Wait, is that our guy from Jury Day? Wait, give me more glasses. I almost dropped my glasses. I'm such a Welma. Sadly, I'm just not ginger. We had the best tonkotsu pork broth ramen, double soft boiled eggs, 3 slices of chashu pork belly slices, black fungus, and bamboo shoots. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. I've always heard about tonkotsu ramen, especially from anime, obviously, since I'm a weeb. But I would love to get some tonkotsu ramen.
The original was genuine too, of course. Now that they've been treated.
Guys, you're stupid beyond belief. Do you think only 2 people were infected and you just made 2 freaking antivirals? Why did you not make more? You could have made a dozen more, just in case Dio decides to break something. Crazy.
It's only a matter of time before the virus is eliminated.
It's not eliminated if you guys are in the same area and, like, infecting each other. Motherfuckers, these guys.
I believe so, yes.
Well, to be fair, Kay would be the only sad person. Oh, maybe he's kind of secluded from the virus because of the mask, but I don't know. I don't know how the mask works. Does he have breathing holes? Plus, it was fucking rainy today. So cold, the weather pushed me in a mood for some piping hot bowl of noodles. That's actually pretty good. I'm kind of wondering, would snow go along with ramen? Like a snowy day? I get a rainy day, but like a snowy day. Which also reminds me, I still have a gingerbread dough from last year in my fridge, and I'm like, I should bake some gingerbreads because I did not bake any for Christmas. I didn't bake any for New Year's, but I had the motivation at one point, but now I don't. So maybe I'll be doing that tomorrow. One Xmas I've spent all day drinking and making tonkotsu ramen. Ooh, okay. Definitely, I binge ate ramen while I was in Montreal and Hokkaido last year. Okay, nice. Maybe it is a winter dish then. Maybe. Am I gonna get distracted? I am getting distracted. Let's Google. Tonkotsu ramen recipe. How to make tonkotsu ramen at home. Yo. Maybe there are actually like some Asian places I could go get some tonkotsu ramen at, honestly, but I am kind of a picky eater. 5 major ingredients: broth, noodles, pork, egg, tare. Each is important and each takes some doing. Heart and soul tonkotsu ramen takes time, 12 to 18 hours. Okay. Noodles are key. The eggs and the seasoning. Why did they give such preambles to recipes? Just get to the meat of the recipe, goddamn. Like, I don't need to hear about your life story and everything. I just need to see the freaking ingredients. Okay. Enoki or other mushrooms, thinly sliced green onions. Okay. Oh my god. Soy bacon tare. What the fuck is that tare? Tare. A wedge, especially the common wedge in an injurious weed resembling cord when young. Nani? Nani kore? Oh, okay. This looks black. I'm generally too tired to say hello. Sorry, y'all. Good day. That's easier, right? You're right, assassin. Good day, mate. Hello, Alexify. Goodness. Was it a tough day at life? I'm not sure. Do you work? Do you study? Either or would be a tough life. How are y'all doing? I'm also feeling pretty tired, honestly. No worries, champion. Good to see ya. Now I can't stop seeing like the little Illuminati little flying buddy. I can't remember. Was it from what was it? What was the name of the cartoon? Like the Falls, Galaxy Falls, Galactic Falls. Why do I think it was Galactic? um, Galactic Falls. Illuminati. Am I even remembering this correctly? Gravity Falls. That's what I meant. Yeah. I googled tare. It looks like a sauce. I guess it's like a sauce. Osaka style okonomiyaki with yakisoba together is gold. It's like having breakfast at night with a savory pancake and deep fried noodles with teriyaki sauce. Little fam, you'd beg to go Asian for a week if you do, lol. I would. I do want to try a bunch of desserts from Japan, like their recipes and stuff, but like there's a lot of difficulties getting the stuff. But I think there should be actually some Asian stores. I know I've seen some Korean specific ingredient stores in Riga. There could be some Japanesey ones too. Star Wars Galactica Falls, yes. Doing good. Gravity Falls, yes, Gravity Falls. Let's go. Awesome to hear. It's not a dessert. I know it's not a dessert, but Japan has many good desserts though, like interesting desserts I want to also try making. Well, let me see. Osaka style. Osaka style. Okonomiyaki. Ooh, that looks so good. I really want those. But I'm pretty sure those probably have like lactose, right? No recipe. What do you mean no recipe? Why do you not give me recipe? Why my recipe works? But you say it's a recipe. Eggs, flour, dashi, soup stock, scallions, cabbage, tenkatsu, loose tempura batter. Okay, yamaimo. Yam. Okay. Pork belly, okonomiyaki sauce, aonori, mayonnaise, katsubushi. Okay. Seems like it's good for me. Okonomiyaki sauce. Okay, this is not bad. I could eat it and not die. Same for a tired day at work today. It generally sucks I can't stay like at all. You guys are awesome, but I do need to sleep. I hear that's gonna important, not gonna lie. Yeah, sleep is important. Sleep is for the weak, but the weak will grow strong with sleep, you know? Because like the strong don't need sleep because they've slept all life already, you know? That's how it works. Wow. Hello, Void. Does pancake batter have milk? Yeah, oftentimes people add milk in pancake batter. That's why. There is a way to make them with water. Or like, I usually do it with lactose-free milk. Yep, food is very low in dairy. DJ XYZ in the house, boy! Yeah, my body is just kinda done. Oh, don't worry about it, Alexify. It's good time to use that tiredness to help fix your sleep. Sleep is good. Sorry to hear that. Hope you get good rest, pal. As always, I hope you all have a fantastic day. I will see you all later, even if only for like 2 minutes. Thank you, bro. Hello, Void. Have sweet dreams and a good night, Alexify. Hope you have a good night's sleep for once.
Oh man, what a relief. I was really worried.
I had dumplings with sour cream sauce. Lactose free, obviously. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Go, 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 go. Ouchie, bass drops. Pancake sort of like a cake made in a pan. Pancake. Well, yeah, it's in the name. Actually, in Latvian, we also call them pankūkas, which is like, I guess, from English. Sleep is just propaganda from big bed to some mattresses. Oh my god, you sound like John Alaby. Real though. Yeah, here's hoping I get more than 3 hours. I believe you can get at least 7 hours. I believe in you, Helexify. 7 hours. If you get less than 7 hours, go back to bed. Don't make me take out my whip. Blin. Blinny. I gave her a reassuring pat on the back.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
All right, everybody. We can be relieved later.
Sorry, wait. I spent the half of yesterday writing remixes inspired from our chats with Flam and your streams. That's actually pretty funny. I have noticed that he has been floundering around my chats in my previous VODs. But it's really cute. It's really cute.
Right now, we need to get to the AB rooms and fast.
Damn. Don't even have time to catch our breath.
Pankakey. Exactly, pankakey. Do Russians actually say pankakey? Or is it just blini? Come on, let's go. The floor A warehouse is waiting. It's waiting for us. I'm going to spend the night expressing it like slam poetry. Sure, I can't wait, Assassin, I can't wait. Oh yeah, last weekend I failed at waking up at 7 or 8 a.m. I woke up at like 9 and 10. Like 9 on Saturday and 10 at Sunday. But tomorrow, I will wake up 7 or 8. 7 or 8, okay? I can do this. I can do this. I can start early and be a functional adult so it doesn't feel like my day walks away from me. This one is called A 30-Year-Old Child. Oh, what? What do you mean? Hey, huh? Where's Tenmyoji?
He stayed back in the infirmary.
What?
Why?
Well, when we were all heading out, I noticed he wasn't doing anything. So I asked him if he was coming with us, and this is what I got. I'm still worried about Quark and Alice. I think I'll stick around and make sure they're okay.
Now we pretty much say blini, but I think I've heard pancakes used for like maybe more foreign type of thing. I don't know. Oh, okay. When you hear blini, what kind of pancakes do you see? Do you see like the big thin ones? Or like smaller but thicker ones? I'm just curious, because for us, originally when we heard pancakes, for us Latvians, I would say we imagined like the big ones. The big thin ones on a pan. Well, the smaller ones are kind of like fancier for us, I would say.
I see. That means that Phi's only opponent.
Microwave, what you doing with your life? Flan, what you doing with your life? This stretch, wow, what you doing with your life? What you doing with your life? Boil cereal, what you doing with your life? Microwave, what you doing with your life? Goodness. Oh my god. This is great, Assassin, this is great. One-on-one, huh? What you doing?
That's cool.
Goodness. What you doing? Oh my god. That's so many doing. And plus my throat is full of sour cream. I was gonna say just cream, but then I can't say that, you know? This 30-year-old scream child. The bass drops at me. Maybe you should give your lyrics to Saudu, because Saudu has also been making musics, but I'm not sure if Saudu's music would be up your alley, Assassin.
Nothing to worry about.
Saudu is a bit of a crazy character, but I still love him. We also have Oladushki, which are also great. Oladushki? What the hell is Oladushki? Now I'm curious. Googling on my phone. Oladushki. Oladush. Oh! What? Who did I find? I found by accident mistyping. I found like a VTuber which looks really cute called Olafy. Olafy. Oladushki. Ooh, oh, Oladushki. Okay, those are like the raisin dough pancakes, like the yeast dough pancakes. We just call them rauga pankukas, which is like yeast pancakes. We also have what you mean, Gay Orgy, my song of the year. Finally, yeah, would like Sauda was telling me off that the Gay Orgy was my favorite song of his. He's like, oh, wow, you're such a normie fan. And I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, like, Pink Eyes Dildo was also pretty good. Like, Pink Eyes Dildo also went pretty hard for Sauda Plushia, but yeah. Based on his runner stream when we were discussing Boiled Cereal and he roasted you then, I was like, yeah, wait, this can be a good dubstep remix. Leto is the only 31-year-old miner I know. Nothing to worry about.
I plan to choose Ally. You know why?
Because I've only got one BP.
I don't trust Dio.
Exactly. If you chose Ally and I betrayed you, your BP would drop below 0 and... Well, we know what happens then.
Do we believe in Dio? Does he have it in his heart of hearts to press Ally?
I want to win, but I'm not that desperate. You see what I'm saying, right?
Tenmyoji only had one BP left.
Oh.
Since Dio said he's going to pick Ally.
So we can't even press betray, because otherwise we could kill freaking Tenmyoji. This one is thank God for shawarma, beach assassin.
I can't really pick anything else. If she does, Tenmyoji will...
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Kay and I are gonna be going one-on-one too, right? Since Quark's still sleeping.
That is correct.
How many BP do you guys have?
I've got 6.
As do I.
Oi oi oi, oi 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 oi. This will be a tough one then.
If one of them can get the other to Ally...
Luna, don't do this.
The betrayer will have 9 points.
You're giving them doubts. You're giving them reasons to click the betray button.
Look, Kay, I know you don't really have any reason to trust me, but...
I know. You would like us both to vote Ally, yes?
To be fair, Touch the Sky was unironically stuck in my head for a bit. Not that I enjoyed Georgie or ironically or anything. Exactly. Thank God for shawarma. I have to send it to Saudu. He needs the support. He needs the support. He needs the support. Let's see. Oh, thank God for shawarma. Thank God for shawarma. Thank God for shawarma. Cheese and mushrooms. Thank God for shawarma. Shawarma. Fuck the falafel. Bankrupt.
Yeah.
Goodness. He has like a full notebook of these probably. This is so
I
cute.
agree. If we were to both betray, then we would gain no points. We would lose nothing either, but that's hardly relevant. If both of us cooperate, then we will both gain 2 points, which is much more beneficial.
Right.
Let's get on
Okay,
with the
good.
voting.
You're really gonna do it, right?
Yes,
Really gonna do it?
Promise?
Promise?
promise.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Yeah, I was like, I can't wait to share this on stream. That's so cute.
Shit, this is bad. We need to move, now.
Indeed. Shall we?
Shall we? Dio, K, Phi, and Clover all took off immediately, heading into different AB rooms. Counting from the left, Dio went into room 3, K went into room 4, and Phi and Clover went into room 5 and 6, respectively. That left Luna and myself. Ow. I scratched my tongue. Hello, I just came back from listening to Could Heaven Ever Be Like This by Idris Muhammad, Tokyo Taste by Raji, Boogie Nights by Heatwave, Feels So Good by Chuck Mangoni songs from 1977. Hello, Mercury, how are you? Sounds like you're doing good with all the songs you're listening to.
Sounds good.
With that said, we headed into AB room number 1. Oh, yeah. Doesn't Alice have like 1 BP? I hope they're not gonna give me a reason to kill Alice here. Like, excuse moi? I just realized they might give me the reason of killing Alice. Oh, nice, Mercury's here. In time to see Chatful, my DJ Void remixes. See the above. I'm good as usual, still listening to music and I enjoy them. That's good to hear, Mercury. As long as you're doing good.
It's probably a little late to say this, but you know Alice is still in the infirmary, so...
You're saying we should pick Ally, right? Since Alice is going to default to that anyway?
Yes.
I know, it's not really fair to betray somebody who isn't voting. Luna's face broke into a warm, happy smile. Not to be sappy, but it was like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. I grinned back at her before I knew what I was doing. For a minute, the Nonary game didn't seem so scary. Where can be found? Just repost Assassin.
9, 8,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off. Actually, I just suddenly had like a placebo, not a placebo, but a deja vu. I remember what happens. But, okay, let's press ally. Read above, LOL.
Round
The
2
lollers.
of the Ambidex game has been completed.
But to be fair, my coworkers, not my Slavic coworkers, but my normal coworkers, they think I'm crazy with how much I do at the gym. Because like 2 of my guy coworkers, they come to the gym at 7:30 and I start the gym 5:30 p.m., you know? And I'm still there when they come over because I come right after work. And they like come a bit later and I'm like, oh yeah. They start their like workout and then I'm like, I don't know, 20 minutes later I'm leaving and they're, oh, you're leaving? I'm like, yeah, I've been here like 2 hours, a bit over. And they're like, what the fuck is wrong with you, Flam? Like, what the fuck? Sorry, but it's too boring and repetitive. I ain't a certified songwriter, lol. That's why you should come together with Void. He can help you sprucing up the lyrics, Assassin. It can be a passion project, it doesn't matter. Hey Flamella, happy debut anniversary. Oh yeah, actually, you're right. In 2023, January 23rd, it was Flamella's first stream on YouTube. Probably, maybe not my first stream, because I'm pretty sure I unlisted my first stream. But yeah, it's been 3 years, baby. Because I started in 2023, January 23rd. So yeah, no, this is 3 years of happy birthdays, I guess. DJ, play my song now and turn the music up. Oh my god. That's like the will.i.am. And imagine my freaking stream gets blocked because I say will.i.am and Britney Spears scream and shout and my stream immediately gets nuked. This one is called beta.
Results. Thank you, Ambidex game.
I'm usually like, should I click the bad option first and then go for the good option to feel a better aftertaste in my mouth? But I don't know. Anniversary. True? Anniversary! Yay! But yeah, pretty sure I could have probably had a much higher subscriber count if I committed harder originally. But I was like very wishy-washy streamer. Wishy-washy. And then I had to learn Norwegian for 8 months. So that took away a lot of time. Luna and I stepped out of the AB room. Alright, let's go have a look at the results. I want to scream and shout and let it all out. Goodness.
Okay.
Let's go see the results.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
Add me, not Elamy, add me, not Elamy, add me, not Elamy, add me, not Elamy, Starcraft, 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 take your soylent somewhere else and let it all out. Exactly. Goodness, goodness, this is just like a hate ballad for beta.
Please direct your attention.
Please direct your attention to the screen. Oh shit. Betray, 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 betray. Ally. Betray? Nani. I love how everyone betrayed each other. Like even Fi was like, yeah, I'm not trusting Dio. And Sigma is dying now though. Sigma is gonna die. Sigma is so dying. And Alice is escaping. That's a good song. Why does YouTube hate it? I don't know. I don't even know. Like, I would be curious if someone else has noticed, but I feel like that's kind of a niche thing to mention in a YouTube chat, right? It's from the song Shad by Tears of Fears in 1985. I gotta listen to it sometimes. Yeah, like I recently listened to it because like you were trying to mention it in my chat, and then it like came around in my playlist, and I'm like, okay, this ain't bad. This is giving me the vibes from back in the day when I was younger. That's kind of a Sigma male move. Tarot? Like, Sigma was the
Points
only
have been assigned
little
or
bitch
subtracted
who voted ally.
accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Alice, what the fuck? We literally allied with you the first time and you were in the infirmary and I was gonna ally you regardless. Girl. She killing me. She killing me here. What? It wasn't possible. I blinked, rubbed my eyes, and looked again. No, that's not possible. How can Alice's vote be betray? I want to talk about the songs I want to prepare for the 90s party this coming Chinese New Year. Ooh, 90s party, that's pretty cool. I need to ask, how many dimensions of an avatar do you need for VTubing? Do you only need the front view or other sides? For VTubing, I would say the layers, some of the layers need to be a bit wider. Well, like, it all depends. I would say the eyes and the mouth are the weirdest ones to do, and also the hair, actually. Because you need to split everything separately on each of their own layers. So theoretically, it's all like one dimension, I would say, like two dimension. But like some of the things you can do with it is give it some volume to make it look a bit, I guess, three-dimensional. Well, nothing that much, but yeah. But yeah, it's very finicky. I remember I had so many layers with just my chibi sprite or whatever. Wait, actually, I think if you wanted to see colors, wait. Do I still have it attached here? Because I know our boy Assassin wanted to see my little original designs color scheme, but let's see, do I have it somewhere here? I don't know. I should have had it here somewhere, no? Oh, that's not mine. What's this? Is this it? Oh, this is it. But okay, I'm doing this for you, Assassin. It's an unfinished rig, okay? Don't judge too hard. See? So this is the original color scheme for the flamella. Flamella little thing, but like she is very not properly rigged. She's just bouncing around. Very bad colors. Um but yeah, here you go. Here you go, the color scheme since you were curious. But yeah. Are you happy, Assassin? Are you happy? Can't tell the difference. Of course you can't. Let's see, what did I miss here? Mercury, how do you feel about Ramones? You mean the song Blitzkrieg Bop and I Wanna Be Sedated by Ramones? They have good song. Yeah, I really like I Wanna Be Sedated. Oh, me too. Ramones, okay. But I'm not planning to be sedated. That's pretty parallel. You never planned to be sedated, honestly. They sedated me for the colonoscopy, but I am pretty thankful for that. At least you can vibe with me with that. Aw. Can't tell the difference. Yeah, I figured you want a halter neck outfit that like Elisa but in Latvian traditional red and white colors. Yes. Yeah. Definitely. You like Daft Punk or they too new school for you? I like Daft Punk, although they sampled from 70s disco. Ooh, okay. Okay, now I'm gonna change back. I'm gonna change back a Rooney. Oh, actually, I have another free model that I got before, but I barely use it. But it was pretty cute, actually. Am I gonna show the models I have, but I don't use? Okay, so this one was for free also. And it's like a little pixelated one. It's really cute, isn't it? Like, well. Look how cute this is. I don't know how much they had to do for this, but it's so cute. How do you feel about this flam? This is not really flam. This is like Japanese, not even Japanese flam. But yeah. Goodness. Daft Punk is my jam. True, they sample a lot, but that's pretty fun and so on. I've been listening to Instant Crush sometimes. Daft Punk sampled Cola Bottle Baby by Edwin Birdsong 1979 in their song Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger. Ooh, okay. I had no idea. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to the Flamaranian. Okay, which Maria is my Maria? Mariah. This is not my Mariah. This is the Psycho Mariah. This is okay. Well, maybe it's kind of funny just to see what kind of Marias I have. Um, oh, um, okay, what about this one? This is the one. Oh, this is. Oh my god. This is a different Mariah. Which one is the real one? Don't know if you can do VTubing with a more realistic style. I have a certain style, but it's a gay game level, so you can imagine a level of realism. I imagine you can do it. Actually, the black and white dress is sexy. Yeah, it is. Wait. Clicking the wrong button all the time. It's the Swedish flam. Loki one, the blue one is kind of Swedish. Is this the real one? Ah, it's the real one. It's the real flam. We'll never find out what the last two flams were. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. See. Oh, yes. Okay. And now we play the game. It was a question I would never know the answer to. Ugh. There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. Oh. I'm blocking the chat. I don't want to block the chat. I want to give attention to my chat. Wait. I was actually drawing words out your iteration today. Oh, I think this is the Peruvian flam. Peruvian flam. That is pretty cute, actually. I have all the lands flams. I wonder what kind of would be Norwegian flam. I guess I would need blue, white, and red. I guess I could make that work when I'm trying to learn Norwegian. And the Russian flam would be yellow, red and black. I guess that would make sense, right? What would be more Ruski? I guess I would have to wear Adidas. I couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. First would be the anesthetic Soporil. Even One More Time by Daft Punk, sampled from More Spell on You by Eddie Johns, 1979. Ooh! I blinked and my vision started to blur. I've actually seen some videos go outside of anime style and that can be pretty cool. Yeah, it can be really cool. I think as long as you can separate each of the things, anything that could be moving on a separate layer, and then you also probably have to do different bits of the things, because like the eyes, everything is on its own layer, like every color, everything, so it moves a bit more naturally. So yeah, so realistic is doable, but very, very difficult to rig. I blinked and my vision started to blur. When I tried to think, it felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble, then gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor.
Sigma! Sigma! Hang on! Oh no! Sigma! Get up!
Sigma!
Or it could be expressive. Yeah.
Sigma!
No. Why?
Even Dio was like, Sigma. My eyelids felt like they were made of lead, but I forced them open. A sci-fi variant with neon dark grey jacket without a Jude Dread like helmet, a post-apocalyptic variant with brown jacket and punk patches without a rebreather mask, a tunic, and his grey shirt and sling bag. Aww. Very nice, put together. Very nicely put together. Everything was growing blurry, but I noticed that the door on the second AB room was open. No one had gone into that room. I'd watched them all, and yet there she stood, an apparition that couldn't possibly be real. She's standing there like scary, all like Alice. The world gradually going black, and my mouth refused to form words, but my head echoed with questions. How? Why? What was she doing there? Oh, I know Judge Dredd. So he can have variations for different kinds of games. Aww. Had she run in at the last moment after Luna and I entered our room? But even if she had, why choose betray? Then the darkness closed over my mind as well, and my questions were gone forever. Vado endo, reached. I low-key thought this would be the good end, because we pressed ally, but then I remembered that Alice does run back in. Alice runs back in, so we actually have to betray this crazy woman. You're crazy. You're cray-cray as heck. A red, white, and blue flam. Which flam is she? True, there's so many, aren't there? There's so many. Yeah, like how could I even show that I'm Norwegian flam? For the 90s party, I mostly will do EDM, house, especially Daft Punk, Darude, Sash, etc. and a few college rock. Ooh, really nice. So instead of boring grey shirt for Elden Ring, he's got one with a tunic with or without Varangian armor for the thumbnail VTubing. Oh, a lot of cool stuff. When we're getting Chinese flam. Chinese flam is too controversial.
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
It's probably a little late to say this, but
Actually, I wonder, guys, do you know how to ski or snowboard or ice skate? I'm curious. Please don't. I hate it. I hate it. Yeah, exactly. There's no Chinese flam. Chinese flam is not real. She can't hurt you. Betray. Betrayal. And then Al is gonna be like, what the fuck? Why did you try to betray me? Yeah, I can ski. You can ski even though you're a Singaporean. Okay, when are we getting Hong Kong or Taiwanese flam? Is Hong Kong flam better than Chinese flam though? Hell yeah, as a guy who grew up with 2000s, 2010s EDM older stuff is very interesting. Ooh. Yeah. Impressive assassin. I am terrified of skiing, but my coworker friends went skiing this year and they were inviting me before, but I had no money but also don't know how to ski. And apparently one of my other coworkers who went along, it was his first time snowboarding, but he's like a natural, and I'm like, yeah, makes sense. He's always a natural at everything he does. But yeah, they might be inviting me next year for a skiing trip, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't even know how to ice skate. I'm terrible with slippery slopes or anything slippery. What did you think I did for fun in Montreal during my studies or vacay in Hokkaido? I don't know, ping pong? Eat, stay inside? Okay, Almi got me there with eating. Exactly, eating! Exactly, eating. Like, I imagine there's other things to do in Hokkaido, right? And Montreal. Ugh. Mm,
Why?
why?
What happened to it's not fair to betray someone who isn't voting?
I'll go and listen to More Spell on You by Eddie John, 1979, Children by Robert Miles, 1996. Oh, but that's my birth year. Forget Me Nots by Patrice Rushen, 1982. I Want Your Love by Chic, 1978. I'll also listen to Encore and Voice by Sash, 1997. Alright, Mercury, have fun.
I thought
There was nothing I could think of to say. Even I didn't really understand why I picked Betray instead. It had almost felt unconscious, like some other part of my mind was making the decision. Yes, it was me. Oreda. Perhaps I'd been possessed by some sort of evil spirit that had moved my finger to the betray button against my will. Yes, I'm the evil spirit. Right, well, we should go see
we
Jerusalem.
already know what they are. It's just simple math.
Yeah, I could have died in the other timeline, Lunar. Bye everyone, thanks for sharing your music interest. I'm glad we can vibe with 1990s and 2000s EDM. Skiing is a bit challenging. Snowboarding is harder because your feet are clamped to the board together, so when you move you are restricted to one movement rather than two individual feet. Yeah, I would like to try snowboarding and skiing, but like I will break something. I am so skinny. Maybe I need to get some more muscle before I try that, but I guess I have this year. We'll see how I feel in the end. The look in her eyes was more painful than any punch I'd ever taken. I turned away and almost ran towards the projector, anything to get away from those eyes. Well, I'm ass at both. Oh, have you tried, Void? Have you tried? We are gonna try, like... It wasn't like proper skiing, but like my friend was gonna show us how to ski on a horizontal area, like with the skis, but like there was no snow and we were not going up north, so it did not work out.
Results from round 2, please.
Give me the result. Betray, betray. Betray, betray. 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 One full round of everyone betraying. But everyone's alive at least.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
Maybe I should have made some tea to have along with cookies. Then again, we don't get a lot of snow in this state. That's the thing, not really. Oh, really? Okay. For us, like in this week, currently like a lot of coworkers went to go skiing in different countries. Like some people went to the Alps in Italy, some people went to Finland for the mountains and whatever. And the snows, and yeah, I was very surprised at how many people just going to ski in this one week. We're expecting one big storm this weekend and everyone is panic buying. Oh my god, like a really heavy one? Or panic buying for skiing or for emergency food? Because I only ever went as a kid, so I only ever tried stuff you have to sit on. Ah, those things! I also tried only the sit-on stuff. I honestly, I low-key wish that my family would have taught me as a kid these kinds of things, because now as an adult I still have the ingrained fear in me. Ingrained fear of things I don't know, but I would like to learn how to ice skate, at least be stable on the ice. But I feel like I need like a person I would mega trust. my one of my Slavic coworkers who's also like on a ski trip right now. He was like, oh, I could teach you how to ice skate, but he told me once before he would let me fall, and I'm like, I don't trust you to teach me how to ski. Okay, don't take it as an offense, but like I don't want someone teaching me who's okay with me falling. I need someone who's gonna help me learn how to ski first and then let me fall, you know? ironic since we get so much snow over here. Yeah, that's also true, honestly. But to be fair, we've had -14, -18 recently. And not that much snow snowing, it's just like the old snow is frozen. Panic buying to prep for the snow? Like shovels? YouTube, you piece of shit platform, you canceled both my comments because I wrote about my manhood slammed by a frozen carrot and a kid's snowman during skiing. What? Can you repeat? Your manhood slammed by a frozen carrot in a kid's snowman during skiing? What? Did you not have your manhood protector on when you ski? I thought you get like proper clothing for that with some kind of protection or softening. Crazy. I can't wait for summer. I'd rather just deal with my sun allergy than cold plus sun allergy. Wait, sun allergy? Oh yeah, I think you did mention you have a sun allergy before. Goodness. Actual vampire in here. I skied into that. I got the worst BJ from a snowman. I don't know if you can call that a BJ though. I don't know about that, you know? It feels like I guess if the girl just fully bit it off, I guess that's comparable. But like, damn, son.
Please check your bracelet.
Well,
to
I'm
see
glad
your
it's
updated
intact.
bracelet points.
It just shows how strong a man's manhood is. I am very impressed. That's cold, man. What? It wasn't possible. I blinked, rubbed my eyes, and looked again. Is sun allergy a real thing, or are you just saying you're whiter than snow? There is sun allergy though. I know like some people's skin reacts badly to sun. I have an actual sun allergy. Yeah, I've heard that like people do have reactions on their skin from the sun. It's not just tanning, it's like other things showing up or whatever. Because I think one of my previous classmates had something like that too, but her skin would just get like discoloration or like rashes or something like that. Crocodiles would betray. That's not possible. Yeah, Flam, there are people with eczema that burst into flames in Singapore's heat. Oh my god, yeah, I've heard about eczema. It's so damn annoying, but the sunscreen saves me, so it's whatever. Okay, sunscreen's good. I was imagining Void just walking around with an umbrella. Like Kagura from Gintama. Alice! Why are you standing there all scarily? He was standing inside the second room from the left. The room that should have been empty. Why? My mind was still reeling. Where had she come from? As I was trying to form a sentence, she began to move towards us. From around me, I heard a chorus of muted gasps. It seemed we were united in our surprise and confusion. Alice drew to a stop in front of me and glanced up at the display.
Thought you'd get an easy couple points, huh?
That's another way to escape it, yeah!
Not so easy when you have to look your victim in the eye, is it?
I pressed ally the first time and you killed me, bitch. Oh, that kind of allergy.
Coward.
Me, a coward? You've got some balls saying that to me after you big betray. Why are you even here?
You gave me the antivirus, didn't you? Tenmyoji told me. Thank you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart, honestly.
Lamb's a Natsugyaru, a summer girl cause born in August. That's true. I am a summer girl, Natsugyaru.
But you should still be under the effects of the anesthetic.
I guess that also makes Void a Natsugyaru cause his birthday is like 2 days after mine. Same as John. I was thinking you shot your pants whenever it was. Are allergies only about shitting your pants? I'm pretty sure you get different kinds of allergies, you know? Allergic reactions.
Yes, well, I still am.
It was so unfortunate but funny, like a Void goes out, the sunlight hits his skin and he immediately shits his pants. Oh my god.
I have a throbbing headache, and I can barely stand. It's horrible.
Arctic Void has perky boobies and Raji. Goodness.
I'm more resistant to anesthetics than most people, a result of my training. I have a feeling Zero Senior knew that. They gave me way more than the standard dose of that gas when they kidnapped me. In any event, a few minutes ago I woke up in the infirmary. Tenmyoji explained what was going on, and I got here as fast as I could.
He's a Natsu shonen. Okay. Wouldn't I be more of a shoujo, not a gyaru? So you showed up right after we'd gone into the AB room.
Yes. Right in the nick of time, too. About 10 seconds before the deadline, as I recall.
Hmm.
You did that just so you could betray us?
Right. What? Don't I get to do that? I mean, it turned out to be the right thing to do, didn't it?
I don't know, girl. What if I pressed ally like in the
You two
previous route?
chose betray. If I'd stayed back there, I'd have lost 2 points.
So you're saying it was self-defense?
Yes.
You're full of shit. Self-defense my ass. You chose betray because you wanted out. You had 6 BP. If I'd pick ally, you would have had 9. That's what you were trying to do, right?
So what if I was?
Are you serious? You would have killed me. Look, I only have 1 BP. You were this close to murdering me. In a different timeline, she did. Just admit it. You were planning to kill me so you could escape.
Don't be stupid.
She did kill me in the previous time zone, I remember.
You choose betray. There was...
Tell the truth.
That is the truth.
Gary sounds more pop culture than shoujo, but yeah, you're a conservative streamer, so I will stand corrected by you. Exactly. I'm a conservative streamer and I am a shoujo.
Why am I the only one getting the 3rd degree here? Look at those results. 2 other people just tried to kill someone.
Fine, Dio.
Yes, if Dio had chosen ally, Fi would have killed Tenmyoji. And if she'd chosen ally, Dio would have killed her.
Yeah, but like Dio said he'd ally and Fi was like, yeah, he full of shit, so it's not really hard.
I don't want to be rude, but it looks like Clover and Kay tried to trick one another.
Oh yeah, that's the game.
Not that it seems to have worked. If either one had chosen ally, the other one would have...
They're like, oh man, my seduction did not work. I turned to look at the results again. Before, I'd only been looking at my own. I hadn't realized that there was only one word all across the roster: betray. Whatever trust we'd managed to build had fallen apart. Everyone was suspicious of everyone else. Had it been the bombs? Or had it been something else? Little word. In SPB, I saw Margot, the nemesis from the orphanage, throwing up all over you in white goo, and I was like, damn, this girl is actually coming all over you. Oh my god. We'd be trapped in a cycle of 0-point rounds for the rest of our lives. Something had to be done. I closed my eyes and took a deep breath. Alright guys, pay attention. You've probably already all figured this out, but we can't keep going like this. If we don't start being a little more trusting, we're never gonna get out of here. We need to work together. Friendship is magic. I might as well have been talking to a wall.
My apologies, Sigma, but I need to think on something for a bit. I would appreciate being left alone.
Hey.
I'll be leaving too. Things are getting a little too intense here for my delicate constitution.
You're delicate. Dear.
Well, in that case...
At 2-5?
Yeah, sorry.
Without another word, she turned and left the warehouse. Dio and Kay quickly followed suit.
See?
What a climax! God damn it, assassin! God damn it! I'm like thinking, do I have any chocolates? Like, I really should have made tea. Did I put the kettle on and make some tea? I guess I will get some cookies and tea. I'll just put the kettle on, so I'll slowly gonna be a few seconds, I guess. I'm just really feeling snacky. Be right back. I put on the water. And I also took a zephyr. Dear God, unsupervised chat. You actually believe in God? There's gonna be so many slurs. Did John do his job? Did he ban everyone who said slurs? Because I don't see any slurs. But do I actually believe in God? Oh dear God. Oh, for Void. I feel like a lot of people from this area of the world, they actually don't believe in God that much. I do wonder actually. It's kind of interesting though. There's like a lot of Slavic people, they have a bit of a conservative viewpoint in Latvia at least. Anti-gay, anti-trans, anti-everything and stuff like that, and kind of like some people have more conservative views while others don't. But they're not actually like religious, but they're still locked in kind of like their religious viewpoint, I guess. I guess the people who are not very religious, I guess they're more openly sexual, I guess, in that sense. Kind of interesting. There's gonna... the West is cooked. I mean, welcome back. The West is cooked. Hello, thank you, Stein, for the warm welcome.
There's your answer. In the end, everyone's just thinking about themselves. So I would appreciate it if you could not treat me like I'm the only villain here.
They believe in God socially, but they don't want to say that there's a God. Perform to Christians. True. I do believe because I am God. I save sinners like Flam and Void from certain death in games so they have their come to Jesus moments. This guy. We're increasing this guy's ego, Void. We gotta be careful. He's gonna get too big otherwise. And then we'll have to take him down.
Come on, Clover. Let's go.
Hold on! I'm coming!
But to be fair, based on what you say about Latvia, seems like God abandoned Latvia. It did. I guess if God was real, God abandoned Latvia. But do you feel like God is in America? Has God not abandoned America or the whole world at this point? If he was real. But yeah. Crazy out there, man. Crazy. Man. Like, to be fair, at the start I thought... Wait, should I even talk about politics again? But I guess I'm just gonna cover the Trump Greenland stuff. At first I was like, I thought he was just gonna be a meme, like one day, oh yes, I want Greenland, and then he's gonna chill out, but he's been very persistent about Greenland, and I'm like, can you like chill out, buddy? Lamella, my child, you seem lost. Come to me and seek salvation. No, I refuse. Auric Goldfinger was from Latvia. Yeah, John sent me a Wikipedia page of Auric Goldfinger.
Are you feeling okay?
I'm happy Greenland belongs to the States. No, I am not happy. I'm against God in the background. Quit telling people I'm dead.
I was really worried, you know?
I watched them walk away, Clara practically jumping with delight to have Alice back. You don't get Greenland, you stupid EU assholes! Well, Greenland doesn't even belong to the States. What would they do with Greenland? It doesn't make sense. USA should keep their hands to themselves. Before long, they reached the yellow door and disappeared beyond it.
Everyone's gone.
You aren't going to leave too? Are you sure? I chose betray?
But I still believe in you, Sigma.
Don't believe in
I
me.
think your hand must have just slipped or something.
Don't give me excuses you thought up of yourself. I intentionally chose betray because Alice killed me in a previous timeline.
Right?
My chest hurt, and when I blinked I felt something hot and wet prick the corners of my eyes. Luna, I bit my lip. Before I could think of anything to say, the metallic rumble of the door closing echoed through the warehouse.
The Ambidex gates.
Show dominance to
have
the Russians and
closed.
Chinese so they back off. You should be happy, Flam, because if Greenland isn't being colonized, Putin might pull a bolder move on Latvia and other Baltic countries. I'm pretty sure Trump going for Greenland is just an invitation of showing that Trump doesn't care what happens to Europe. So I'm pretty sure that's more like, oh yeah, I can easily give up Latvia and the Baltics because I don't care about NATO anymore. I don't care about NATO. Because he's like kind of like stepping on all those contracts with NATO. And I'm pretty sure he has also pretty much shown his disinterest in continuing NATO. And he's like, oh yeah, what are you guys gonna do without us in the NATO, huh? Stuff like that. Dude, it's crazy. Trump is gonna go to jail, but then got elected and they dropped everything. Okay, we leave Greenland, but Latvia instead. No. And now he does all this nonsense because he's actually innocent. Don't believe he's a criminal because CNN pulls wool over your eyes. Like, actually, no justice exists in this world, I guess. Well, yeah, it's pretty hard if you're rich and powerful. There is no justice.
Round 3.
There is just
of
bribery.
The Ambidex game. Star keys. There is no. The Ambidex game.
Alright, as many as times we want,
Yes,
huh?
as long as we have the star
The
keys.
US importing uranium from Russia and the rare earth materials from China.
That means we can keep playing the AB game over and over too.
Maybe I
Sigma,
shouldn't have said
could you
anything.
show me your
I'm just a bit
bracelet?
worried because I don't want Trump to have Greenland. Thanks, but nah, he's a kitty diddler and a liar. Yeah, it's all a distraction. Help me with the typical conspiracy. It's all a distraction. They're trying to hide your eyes from the Epstein files that got leaked. Exactly, Ellie. We're on the same brainwave. He's trying to distract. He's like, you know what? Don't look at him being a diddler. Let's look at him trying to be a crazy man, trying to steal Europe's Greenland. Which isn't he on the Epstein files? Bill Clinton is on the files. I'm pretty sure Trump was found on the files too, right? Or maybe not the pictures, but like a lot of suspicious emails. But there was some pictures with Trump too, I believe. Because he censored the man. I'm sorry I started another political chat. I will go make my tea. Also, fuck Clinton. Also true. I'll go make my tea, and while I think about how I can distract the chat from the stock, because this is me shooting in my own leg. Okay. Oops. I'm back. Let's not be killing each other though. Oh no, what's happening here? Okay, let's see. Also, fuck, no, shut up. God, I love Trump. I hope he makes America great again. Wasn't he meant to make America great again the first time he was elected? The commercial treaties need congressional approval, not only the president's signature. Okay. Oh, I am considering ordering a MAGA hat from Amazon. Why? Assassin, please. Please. Oh? Oh? Something about Bandai Namco. Namco. Oh, they updated terms and service. I'm like, oh, something new, something exciting. No, not too. I could never kill anyone. Not too keen to kill my new friends, even though I'm very capable of killing all of you. Why would you want to kill us? We're so cute. Remember, it's okay that we disagree. No pushing political aspects on each other. But yeah. I'm sorry, I have let it down this way. I was just getting worried about the situation. What's my name, Flam? Ass in? You're an ass in. Ass as sin. Oh, actually, you're ass as sin. It just means you have a juicy ass, that it's sinful. I will not give you the power of feeling like an assassin, you know? Slim Shady. Got my Batman mug. I got my cookies. I can feel kind of cozy. What can I ask you guys that's gonna distract you from the thing I started? Let's see. Do you guys like oatmeal? Woman, you took that joke from last stream when I don't want Boy to hug me because he's gonna probe my back door. Wait, did you say that as sin? Ass as sin? I remember you said ass in or something like that, but I saw the ass as sin. Ass as sin.
Do you remember what Zero Jr. said?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled.
Yeah, oatmeal is good. Yeah, oatmeal is pretty nice. No, I guess I don't eat it properly because I eat it as desserts. Because there's like this whipped cream dessert where you roast the oatmeal with sugar and put it in layers with some fruit and whipped cream. And then I have oatmeal cookies with dried cranberries, but they are really good. I love them. They're so nice. She's talking about boiled cereal. Well, oatmeal is oatmeal. Oatmeal is the thing you can boil in water or milk. Oatmeal, like that thing Trump is gonna eat when he gets Greenland. Shh. Okay, I don't want to slander Flam. I love our muscle mommy. I owe it to her defending me from Trump's haters who want me out of her community. Well, to be fair, I don't think a lot of people like Trump in my community. I'm sad to say, Assassin. Or am I sad to say? But it is kind of interesting though, because I have heard that like a lot of Asians do like Trump. And the bad part of the oatmeal? Let's see here. How do you guys eat oatmeal? Because we have a thing here where we eat with jam. And sometimes I eat with like cinnamon and berries. Did you guys have a specific way to eat oatmeal? What about you?
I'm a magenta pear.
Okay, I wonder what the others are.
Anything, I suppose. We won't know until we have a look.
Sure. We've got about this many minutes. Well, because I'm not like that. As long as you don't harass anyone in my chat, you're good. We can disagree. I'm fine with that. As long as there is no harassment going on in my chat. I don't know how people like Trump, him being a criminal aside, he's just an asshole. It bothers me that because I agree with him, people gaslight me like I'm some evil person who worships an alleged cult leader. They're no better than Hassan Piker and Dylan Mulvaney. Who was Dylan Mulvaney? Makes me think of the comedian called John Mulaney, but that's not the same guy. Yum. Since we started with one scandalous topic, which god is best god? Let's go religion. Which religion is the best one and which god is the best one, you know? Let's have some god wars. God of war in here? To be fair, people think that same thing about Hassan and Dylan. Oats with yogurt, oats and milk drink. I don't know how to translate this one. Ooh, okay. I mean, Hassan doesn't have control of a country for one, that's true. The Trans-October who sent Bud Light to lose billions in their sales because they used him to promote a frat boy sponsored beard and doesn't threaten his allies to annex their territorial all. That's also true.
Everyone else has gone off on their own.
Yeah, physically and emotionally. Oatmeal can't save this conversation, goddamn. Let's see, let's see. I love how Mr. Dark is losing all the bits of us talking about politics. Until you actually present proof Trump is certified criminal, don't expect me to take your conjecture seriously. That's because his allies are weak. Not necessarily weak, since he can't just take it over. Like, he can try, but there's gonna not be like, oh yeah, here you go. There's gonna be some problems with that.
Maybe it would help if we all had a common goal.
Yes, guys, we need a common goal to unite our hearts. What is the big evil in here? Kind of hard to decide. This is a difficult time.
Unite our hearts and minds.
Which waifu can save our souls? I can't even imagine right now. Me trying really hard to decide how, not decide, but see what can help this. Hey Luna, what are your thoughts on Greenland? God damn it, Alamy. Honestly, I've never been to Greenland. I know that it was kind of like my mom's dream to go to Greenland. Or was it Iceland? I think she wanted to go both places. Because one place had like the horizontal rain, and while the other was very interesting in general. To be fair, I'm always surprised how a lot of people in the West think God equals Christian deity, even non-religious. What about the other religions? Yeah, like, usually when people hear mean God, they mean Christian God. That's why I'm like curious. What about Buddha? What about Zeus? What about the Norse mythologies? Oh my god, YouTube, you left-leaning scum site. I wrote points down and you cancel me. It pisses me off a little that it's named Greenland even though it's allies. Yeah, as a kid, I could not understand why is Iceland Iceland and Greenland is Greenland when they're like opposites. Islam is bad. Well, probably. Well, to be fair, it's kind of hard for me to judge because I don't know all the specifics of Islam. I've only really heard of Iceland, not gonna lie. Quran is like Turner Diaries for terrorists. What about Buddha though? What about Buddha? What about, you know, Buddha is pretty cool. Misogynistic religion. To be fair, aren't many religions kind of misogynistic? Like, Christianity is also pretty misogynistic, but not as much as Islam, let's be real. Can you play Fight of Gods on stream? Not right now, probably. Was it free? Buddhism is not bad. A lot of connections to understanding suffering. Yeah. We all want to get out of here. That seems like a pretty clear goal to me, but everybody chose betray, including me.
Well, what if we have an enemy?
We have Zero. An enemy.
Yes, a common foe, like the person who set the bombs, for instance.
Oh, who do you think set up the bombs? Who do you think set up the bombs, guys? In the facility? Islam is much worse. You marry one flam, you're going to wear a burqa every day. Yes, I know that Islam is very worse, but like I'm just saying that not all, but a lot of religions have misogynistic aspects. I heard once Greenland and Iceland were the first victims of marketing. A bomb. Get out of there. There's like 2 bombs already. After coming back from the lab, I told her about the bomb while she gave Alice and Quark the Xilver. Yeah, that might work. If we can figure out which one of us planted those bombs, then everyone else would work together against them.
Right.
I don't mind any religion as long as it's not forced upon anyone. Yeah, same. And as long as they're not causing any violence towards other people. You even go to the gym in such clothes, the man is allowed to teach you a lesson without the law arresting him. Well, I understand, Assassin, I understand. That's why Islam is bad. But how do we figure out who it is?
Do you have any clues?
It's Dio. It's always Dio. It's gotta be Dio. Why do you think Somalia has decades of geocides? Christians are offed every day. That's also true. I understood what you mean. I was just thinking, should I say the normal name or not? But I was actually more curious. Lloyd, have you been christened as an Orthodox Christian, or did your parents not push it on you? Sykes Picot Treaty wants a word with you. I miss when this chat was wholesome. I'm sorry, John. It's all my fault. I just wanted to mention what I was bothered by. I should not have. Not Sigma. He doesn't go everywhere. Alice might be. She always missing when people are going to do tasks. Also true. The memory card. I pulled it out of my pocket and held it out towards her.
What's this?
Why don't you go to... I don't even know how to pronounce that name. Chechnaya? And wave your rainbow flag, see if they accept you. I mean, I can't wave it in the Euro part either, lol. True. Pretty much. Come on, Assassin. I'm sorry I started the political chat. Well, let's calm down, okay? Let's calm down. I'm sorry I started. I should have kept it to myself. I'm sorry, okay? Let's go back to talking about all the cool what was it called? All the cool what was it called? All the cool bars you wrote from Void streams, you know? Let's go to that back, Assassin. I told you, a memory card. It was under the bomb we found in the lab. I think whoever set the bomb dropped it. Oof. Yeah, I don't know what's on it though. Our gov is homophobic, but they're too pussy to say it openly, so they just passed the laws against LGBTQ propaganda. You come out in church, they kick you out at the maximum. You come out in a mosque, you won't leave alive. Goodness. Come on, assassin. That's pretty fair. Come on, guys. Come on. I'm sorry I have led you guys astray. I will repent for my sins by waking up at 7 a.m. tomorrow. Meow. I wish I had a cat, honestly. But yeah, maybe Void, you missed my question. Are you Orthodox Christian or are you not in any religion? Like, I know a lot of kids got forced into religion of sorts, like getting christened. What is it called? When you get slapped with holy water. Like, I got slapped with holy water on my head when I was a kid, and I was bribed with candy to do that. So I'm just curious if you're like an Orthodox Christian or none, or you never got underneath that stuff. Look at the queers. For Palestine movements, you think those are good signs? It's like chickens advocating for KFC. Assassin? We need to calm down. We need to calm down, okay? Let's calm down. Let's pull it back a bit, okay? Otherwise, my stream is gonna just get hit by YouTube. It's probably gonna get hit harder by YouTube. And I am not looking for being the next Hassan Piker, you know? I don't want to be a political streamer. I don't want to be Hassan Piker. That would be like the worst thing ever to happen to me. Oh, is that a cute dog emote? I can't even see it on like the name of it. Goat? Eee, I wanna see the dog emote. I'm sorry everyone, but when I argue I don't go down without a fight. It's just the nature of the beast. That's me. Don't worry. I know how it is. I also had an autistic boyfriend and he got very passionate. Yeah, I was Christian Orthodox or whatever as a kid. Yeah. I'm just curious how Orthodox Christianity differs from like my Christianity where I was Lutheranized. Lutheranized? You're okay, man, it's whatever. Yeah. You're not that bad, assassin, like my ex. Whenever there was politics or something involved, he would call everyone an R-tard, you know? Everyone was like, he was saying the R word all the time, and I'm like, damn, son. Calm down. Was a bit crazy. I couldn't find any kind of memory card reader.
I guess we can't really use it then.
Come on, guys, there's an infirmary.
Oh, wait a second. You know what? I think I might have seen something.
It's hard to talk about this stuff in YouTube chat anyway, that's also true. That's why you guys need the Discord chat. I'm just gonna have like one channel called Battle Royale. I will mute that. And I will not look into that. You can battle it out all you want in there. John's gonna hit me tomorrow or after the stream.
Infirmary. I saw it when I was searching the infirmary with Theo and Quark. There was a memory card just like that one. Yes! I think we can see what's on it. The computer there should be able to read it.
And the computer. I remembered having a USB reader. I just think there's easier ways to not play the game. Easier ways to not play the game? What do you mean? What do you mean, Alamy? Quark was there as well, of course, but he was just as we'd left him asleep on the bed.
What are you doing here?
I opened my mouth to retort, then thought better of it. If I really wanted to be able to start trusting each other, well, real change starts at home. I think insults in general when arguing is kind of eh. Like, what are we doing at that? It's not productive at all at that point. Yeah, pretty much. Like, if you're throwing out insults when you're arguing, it's pretty bad. It's like, how can people take your side seriously if you start throwing out insults? But yeah, my ex was crazy about insults. He said all the bad words during arguments. It was pretty crazy. Lamb, I don't feel good when you compare me to your ex. I honestly would and could be better than him if I was dating you. 2 relationships ended on good terms. Anyway, still tired and wrong whenever I'm dumb and you're not dumb. Don't worry, Assassin, I'm not comparing you to him. Just saying that the similarities of being very passionate, or like, how to say, very heated in arguments, that's what I mean.
Okay.
Then stick it in already!
Excuse me.
Go ahead.
That's what she said, I guess. Right. Everyone's excited. Just as Luna had said, there was a small slot underneath the screen exactly the right size to fit the memory card. Within moments, the screen was filled with what appeared to be random letters. What is this?
6 rows, 22 letters each.
It looks like the odd rows use one set of letters, and the even rows use another set.
In other words, the first 2 rows just repeat.
And I'm trying to keep the third one to the best of abilities with what I can. So I'm doing what I can. It's not easy when I cannot read social cues or body language. Understandable. I can't read it all. 6, 7. Don't even say it. God damn it. You're in your 6, 7.
Yeah.
7, 8, 9. That's the meme I can get behind. That's the old meme.
It doesn't look random to me. I think there might be a pattern. I just don't know what it is.
So sign. We first allied, but because Alice did not trust us and ran to the infirmary when she was under an anesthetic to calm her down from her wanting to kill herself, she got auxiliated. We pressed ally, she pressed betray, so she killed Sigma. Then we went to the other side of the timeline and we pressed betray, and she's like, how dare you press betray? I knew you just wanted easy points. But yeah, in the sense, when she pressed betray on us and we pressed ally, she got 3 points, which means she got 9 points in total. So Sigma dies and Alice escapes. But in this one, we are all alive, we all betrayed, and now we're trying to build on the trust. I hope that was helpful, Sign. I actually felt bad for you when I haven't gotten official with Thief, and actually was about to simp through chat every stream, like save for a ticket to Latvia to nab my chance. If I'm being honest, I'm trying to be much better man than what my dad did to my mom. I think all of the strength so hard for relationships stem on the failures of my parents. Well, to be fair, understandable, Assassin. I struggle with relationships too. But it's more my fault that I somehow choose always emotionally unavailable guys. I don't know why I'm attracted to emotionally unavailable guys, but apparently it's my thing. Like, the first 3 guys are a bit more emotionally open, but the last 2 guys I've been interested into have been so emotionally closed off. So it's pretty crazy. I guess one of my New Year resolutions is go get some therapy. Maybe a therapist can be like, yo bitch, you're crazy. And then I'm like, oh yeah, shit, you're right, shit. And then I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, I don't like emotionally unavailable men anymore. My therapist told me, bitch, you're crazy. And they were right. The writer is still against stigma. Yeah, everyone's against stigma. Watch out, Clown, your real Nye is on screen. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. I don't see my real name on screen. I guess it's kind of close. All I see is love. Love here. Lurk, hello, the only dweeb. How are you? Mr. Dreamplum likes them dead inside. Loki. Lurker love. She took the bait, omega lol. Bitch. I think I'm mostly closed physically, but that's why I have the gift of writing. Even without Discord, you already can sense my talent in writing. Yes? Yeah, that's good. Lurkers. Ah yeah, Flamella. WXYPSXYZEWGL. Yeah, goddamn, tell me, how did you break the code? How did you break the code?
Was there anything else on there?
No, it doesn't look like it.
So all we get is gibberish. Hey Alice, you haven't said anything for a while. What's up?
Does any of this look familiar to you, Clover?
What do you mean?
Assassin and Lurker, you got Stealth Master in chat, apparently.
Have you seen something like this before?
No, it's actually good because I suck at stealth. Like, John told me that I should have played, like, theoretically, I should have somewhat played stealthily in Metro first game. Because I killed everything that moved. I was a real killer, you know? I was like, you move, you die. But yeah, apparently a good way to play it is stealthily, but I had no idea.
Maybe during your training?
I'm a woman. I just see something move and they have to die. That's all. Training.
This is...
So you do recognize it.
All right, knock it off, you two. How about you share it with the rest of the class?
That's violent stealth. Someone's really slobbering hard. I was like, at this late, but it's like almost 9 p.m, so it's not that late. On a Friday, that's not too bad. I think I'm not the best sniper in games, but my friends before today all complimented me how my shooting saved everyone. Oh, that's good. That's really nice. Plum, you're so real. Anyone ever tell you that? No. People keep telling me I'm fake. One thing I've noticed is that people believe that I'm like really fake because I'm very smiley and like very eager to help people and like trying to be friendly. So I think, from what I understand, people think I'm fake as heck. Even though it's just how I naturally am. It's not like in my mind, oh yeah, I'm gonna help this person because I want something out of them. I'm like, oh, I know I can help you. I can offer you some help if you want, since you put forward a thing that you were like looking for or whatever, and I can offer you help. I don't know. Like, in my university days, like people would often just like come up to me and be like, oh, Flam, do you have this? Do you have that? And I'm like, yeah, I do. And they're like, wow, what the fuck? Why do you have everything in your bag? Or in my dorm room. Because I remember people were asking me for random stuff at the dorms and I always had it. And they're like, what the fuck, Flam? How are you so prepared for everything? Like, she's so attractive. Flam's playing the long con. Never show them your real self. No, well, to be fair, I guess my real self is a bit more, I don't know. I would say I'm pretty much the way I am here is how I am outside. I'm not sure, John. John, can you clarify? Do I have a streamer voice and a non-streamer voice? I'm just curious. Do I sound different on streams and off streams? Since John voice chats with me on off streams. Alice sighed and stretched her neck from side to side.
I believe this is an encoded message from a terrorist organization.
Never let them know your next move. I found it so funny today. It's like one of my coworkers, like one of my different department coworkers, that I'm friendly with, I guess, question mark. He had like leftover pizza from his department meeting. And he's like, oh, I need a container to take the pizza home with me. Cause like, you know, he's one of the types, if there's leftovers, he's gonna take it. Cause most people are kind of shy to take it. And I'm like, oh, like, I can offer you my lunchbox. And he looks at me, smiles, no. And still trying to look for a container. I'm like, bitch, you could have just taken my lunchbox. Like, what's so wrong about borrowing my lunchbox? I literally had washed it. Like, what the heck? Do you think I hold germs or something? Like, crazy out there, crazy. But okay, if he's stubborn and does not want my help, fuck it. He can do it himself. But that's so funny to me. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna take a pizza box with me to the gym and then home. And I'm like, well, I can give you a container. He's like, no. Like, okay, stay being stupid then. No, never let them know your next move. You once said you demand hugs. I'd want to give you at least 2 a day. That's good. But I'm more of a 5 hug a day. I can relate to that, Lamb. I used to be a little like that back in childhood. I changed throughout the years. Oh, you should have eaten the leftovers. Teach him a lesson. Honestly, I should have, but it probably had lactose, so I would have exploded. Gotta ask Chad, do any of you actually have a good group of friends? Because I don't have. I only have 2, but I'm not too close to those. I'm only close to Thief, and she's also mostly alone. Well, for me, the closest people in my life are John and Saudu. And after that, I would say that there's my D&D crew, but like I only meet them every week once. But we do chat a bit on Discord here and there, like throw around some memes and stuff like that. And on I'm gonna play a Lego game soon with one of them. I also met 2 of them in Helsinki. And then I have like 2 of my Slavic coworkers. Well, I guess 1 only, because the other one's being kind of a bitch recently. So I'm like, what the fuck did I do? Why are you such a sour pot with me? It's like, what did I do? But yeah, gotta ask chat. Oh. I'd give you as many as you want. Thief demands every time. Exactly! I worked out him one of them this morning. Oh! Oh, you work out with your friends? That's pretty cute. I know I saw like, I think I mentioned this before, but 2 coworkers. One of the coworkers left my department for another department, but they go to the gym together. I know I have not seen them in the gym before New Year's, so I guess there is their New Year resolution. And they've been going together, so I find it really cute. But to them, it probably looks like Flam is always at the gym. Because I literally saw one of them on Saturday. Then I saw both of them on Tuesday. Saw both of them again on Thursday. I'm probably gonna see one or both of them tomorrow and the day after. And they're gonna be like, Flam's always at the gym. Flam's always hitting the gym. I have like 1 pretty close friend and 2 less close friends, all of whom don't really know each other. Mind you, I do cry from time to time, but that's good, Assassin. Crying is good. He hated it. Your friend hates going to the gym? Winstra's, that girl I saw on your streams? Yeah, aw. I chat with a few once, not very often, you know, being adult has time restraints. That is true, Sign, that is true. I feel so bad because I have not had much time to spend with John and Saudu anymore. But we have been trying, actually ever since the New Year's, me and Saudu and John have been trying to like hang out together. But like the first 2 weekends we hanged out, we were playing the Wild 8. And last weekend we were gonna watch a movie, but Saudu's like, I don't feel like a movie. And then we were looking for like a really brain rot small anime we could watch together, and like me and Saudu were comparing our ChatGPT answers for like what did we ask. We both asked the same prompt. Where is it? Where is it? Which one is it? Oh. Okay. So so we both said something like, I pretty much copied what Saudo messaged says ChatGPT. Hey, me and my online friends wanna watch an anime. We are kinda brain rot pilled and have dumb sense of humor. Need something stupid but like with a storyline that's interesting enough to keep us watching at least. Oh, by the way, we are totally kinda gay and bi vibes. I don't know. That's pretty much what Saudu wrote to his ChatGPT, and then I copied it. And now I need to find the options that he got from ChatGPT. But it was pretty much kind of like, I think it was Kill la Kill. What else was there? Wait, how far am I? Should be around here. Okay, okay, yeah, we're already almost there. So for Saudu, they mentioned, where is it? There's so much chat because we were watching anime. Okay, okay. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, I think Saudu just copied in the answer. There was Saran Zanmai. There was a revolutionary girl Utena. Kill la Kill, Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt, FLCL. And then I got Chainsaw Man, Doro Hedoro, Kill la Kill, JoJo Bizarre Adventure Part 3 or 4, Guren Lagan, Skate the Infinity, I guess, Buddy Daddies, Asobi Asobase, which I still need to watch because I heard it's cool, Pop Team Epic, and stuff like that. And we did not decide to go with any of those. We decided to go with something crazy. We decided to go with Butt Attack Punisher Girl Gautaman. The subtitles were so bad. You can't even imagine. It was so bad. It was so bad. Let's see. He hates going to the gym with me. Why with you? What do you do to the poor friend? I gotta write to them soon. Actually, been a little bit. Aww. Mostly because I go at 6 a.m. Honestly, I would hate you too, Alamy. I would hate you too. Go after work. Gonna put it out there. I lose friends as the years pass. Majority are because of fights and arguments. They are more heartbreaking than my romantic relationships, so it sucks. No, I kinda get that. I used to have a bunch more friend groups online. And I also was pretty friendly with my previous coworker, but I also had a crush on him, like a very big mega crush. And I was fine with being still friends with him, but I know he did not mean it, but he still kind of led me on. So I was like, I'm sorry, buddy, but I can't do this. This is too painful for me. So cut. And then I moved to Riga. That's when you bust out your stream VOD. Now. Plus, I find it pathetic that I'm seeking closer friendships on Flam's chat, which, as I don't badger her, but she's do my life favors when she set up the Discord. It's more private and personal, by the way. Aww. ChatGPT be like, say no more. I'm so emotional. Thank you for the Japanese matcha pudding I'm eating right now. Oh, Japanese matcha pudding. Sounds really good. But yeah, Butt Punisher Girl Gautman was kind of wild. I'm sorry that I'm saying this, but like it was kind of wild. The first season, aka like one OVA, it was a slightly ecchi. It was not too sexual, but the season 2, which is the second OVA, was kind of crazy. And to be fair, one of them looked like in real life lamb, and the season 2 had tentacles. So I'm like, did I write this in a past life? Did I write this in my past life? But yeah, that's a little tidbit. And me and Saudu and John are gonna have a evening hangout on Sunday, I think. Playing Attack on Titan Tribute Game 2. Since we played it when we were younger, I think it was like 10 years ago or something like that. Maybe a bit earlier even. But like I remember there was like this one heavy map that we could not pass. And I was like, oh yeah guys, I'm gonna give you my bikini pictures if we can pass it. And I knew we would never pass it and we did not. And so the bikini pictures were never given anywhere. Can you repeat? I had to go answer my work window. Let's check. Forgot. It's like such a long name. Give me a moment, Alamy. I got you, bud. I got you, bud. Don't worry about it. Anime list. So it is called. Come on, Wi-Fi, work. It is called Butt Attack Punisher Girl Gautaman. Wait, what? When did you see me in a bikini? Yeah, Flam, you'd be pampered with lots of English, Italian, and Japanese food so easily because I can cook. Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice, honestly. One of my New Year resolutions should also be learning more dishes to cook. Because I want to learn more protein-ish dishes to cook. Prize or punishment? In case my third relationship doesn't work, I'd ask about it eventually. This guy. Commit to your third relationship currently, okay? It was blue, I don't remember the context. Oh shit, I did show you then, shit! Well, to be fair, it's not a real bikini. I only had like a bikini top on and like my swim bottoms are like shorts. Because I don't like the like panty-esque bikini things. I just like the shorts. God damn, I forgot. Shit, now you have to do the map, John. Very poor choice of words, Joker. Wow, this guy. Commit to your third relationship, though. Commit to it like it won't end. And maybe then it won't end. Flam, I like the 2 Wagyu beef burgers on Thief's Chest. When that fails, I'll go for the Latvian pizza, you this little bitch. Don't expect it to fail. Commit to the Wagyu beef burgers, okay? I ain't gonna be someone's sloppy seconds. I'm gonna be someone's Michelin restaurant 5-meal course, okay? And I love pizza, so that's not considered that. Okay, okay. Hey, should my undercooked chicken be bleeding? Why is your chicken bleeding? Why is your chicken bleeding? Is there a difference between Russian and Ukrainian accent? I think there is, actually. I've heard... Yeah. Well, to be fair, it's more the languages are different. But the accent is a bit different too, I think. I think my Ukrainian guy coworker was also teaching me a tiny bit about the difference in accents. Cause he heard one girl talking in like maybe Ukrainian Russian, and he's like, "Wait, was that Ukrainian? I think I heard Ukrainian." Oh, my camera's slipping. Michelin star food. That doesn't sound sloppy, to be honest. Exactly, because I'm gonna be someone's main course. The blood adds flavor. But yeah, Alamy, why do you not go after work to the gym? I'm pretty sure the Amazon driver just now is Russian. Ah, really? Could also be like a different Slavic ethnicity. Ethnicity, is that a word? But like, yeah, a different Slavic. Because a lot of Slavs do have similar sounding accents, I would say. It's probably would be a much harder to tell them apart if you don't know too many Slavic people day to day. How about Belarus and Rus Saxons? To be fair, I've never met a Belarusian. So I compare to your cute chest to pizza, not lavish. That's where you get medieval on me for the true slander. Slavs are everywhere. Yeah, that's also true. All around you. Slavs are around me, honestly. Most times when you're outside... Ooh. Something from a company on LinkedIn. Because I know the HR lady. She's very nice. So I'm like, oh, maybe something interesting. Or are they hiring more people again? Oh, I guess she's oh, okay. Oh, this is actually her putting out, like, I guess advertisement post, like, oh, look at this position, it's open, which is for my department. There's one position open in my department currently. Pretty sure you don't even need to learn the Norwegian. Oh wait, no, will get... Oh wait, no, this is not my... yeah, this is not my actual department one. But, yeah. Yeah, it's just like, I guess they're looking for more students who are gonna study Norwegian. But now I'm scared how many more Norwegians are gonna get fired because of us. Even in Asia, I'm Slaviporian. To be fair, I assume every Slav I meet is Russian. Well, to be fair, it's kinda normal. Alamy, it's kinda normal. Because, like, I assumed one of my Slavic coworkers was Russian, but apparently he was Ukrainian, and I just assumed he's Russian because he's lived his entire life in Latvia. So it's like, if he's lived his entire life in Latvia, he must be Russian, but his last name is kind of weird. I'm like, it's not really Russian. I guess it could be Latvian, but I've never heard of a Latvian surname like that. So I ended up asking him really awkwardly, and then I realized that I only found out his nationality like a year later after like talking to him, so it was kind of crazy to me. Is it true that Russian Lang had accents before the USSR? I know, it's just a myth. Any Singaporean Slavs?
What?
They call themselves the Myrmidons.
The Myrmidons. We learned about Dio Myrmidons. Myrmidons. For some reason, I felt like I'd heard that name before.
What are the Myrmidons?
Put simply, they're a bunch of thugs who are trying to destroy or dismantle most of human civilization.
So this thing we're looking at.
I've only met like 3. Well, you have Void here, but you don't hear. Oh wait, no, you heard his voice on his stream. So, you know, of course we had accents. Every line has accents, also true. Yeah, Latvia also has a bunch of accents, but it's like split into 4 areas. We have Kurzeme, aka Kurland in English, which is where I come from. We have our own accents, or like style of speaking where we shorten the words, like we cut off the ending of the words. Or like also, yeah, there's like some, I guess you could say it's a bit country-esque, but like everyone in Kurland knows that they're better than everyone else in Latvia. So we can't really do anything about that because we're right. Then there's Latgalia. They have their own language called Latgalian. And it's very difficult for me to understand it even though I know Latvian. Like I understand some of it, but it's kind of closer to Slavic, I would say. In its own way, like it's a Slavic and Latvian had a baby. And then there's Zemgalia, which nobody cares about. I can't even tell. Have I been to Zemgalia? I don't even know. I don't even know what goes on in Zemgalia. Like crazy. We'll work on another remix with Void called Slavipor. Maybe I don't get what you mean by accents. Which one is the Latvian Valley Girl accent? I've actually not heard a Latvian Valley Girl accent. Like maybe it's more like I don't think any of them. Maybe the Riga one, because Riga on its own is kind of like its own. Oh wait, there's also Vidzeme where Riga is in. Vidzeme is more like the normal, appropriate people speaking language where it's like correctly spoken. But there's like 2 ways to say mosquito in Latvia. There's the Kurlandian one, and then there's the Vidzeme one. In the place where I come from, we say mosquito as knausis, which makes it sound like very small, tiny thing. Well, the Riga people and Vidzeme people are like uots, which makes it sound like a big, thick bitch kind of thing. And I'm like, you guys scared of a little mosquito? Pretty stupid. And then I've learned all the names for both, like both names for creatures or whatever we have here. But while you would tell a Riga person, oh, like Knausis or whatever from like Kurland, and they'd be like, what the fuck is that? What you said to me? Do you wanna fight? Huh? Stuff like that. Actually, maybe I should ask. I should ask if my Slavic coworkers know about those words. Because like I remember I was so flabbergasted that people in my university did not know like the Kurlandian words for some things. Because I'm like, what? You don't know what that is? What? Oh, sorry, translation. I meant dialects. Yeah, my bad. I forget it's a different word in English. Oh yeah, we have had dialects. It's actually wild how much Russian has changed over time. I only ask because I don't want to offend the Ukrainian Amazon driver with my Duolingo Russian. I don't know how much about the dialects in Japanese. The pronunciation is all the same compared to Chinese, unless the driver is from Kosovo. Oh, I see. Thanks, Wood. Like Cantonese and Hokkien sound a world of difference to Mandarin. Ah, okay. Alamy, were you trying your Russian skills on the Amazon driver, or are you gonna? I'm not sure if they have been there or not yet. I don't know how Amazon drivers work, because I only get like Amazon packages from third parties.
You think it's theirs?
Well, they have a number of different codes, but I do think this is one of them.
Then the bomb?
It was set by one of the Myrmidons, wasn't it?
Yes. Well, I can't say for sure, of course, but it seems likely.
I wanted to. You could have gone like Привет, как дела? Меня зовут Алами. Oh my god. And then you also have to go like Stoble? Stoble? I always go like that towards my Slavic coworkers when they say something like when I didn't hear, or like they're picking a fight. I'm like Stoble? Oh my god. But let me start with this one. What the heck does that thing say?
I don't know.
When?
How am I supposed to decode it? I don't have the key. Without a key, it would take literally hundreds of years to decode.
Sadly, dialects are not common in Russian nowadays. Now we only have some regional accents, basically. Oh, kind of sad. If it died out, it was gonna be great. It would have been great. And then Alamy comes back to my streams like, okay, Russian question mark Amazon driver punched me in the face. I'll be all like, Привет, друг, это вода и ко. Oh my god, that would be so good, Alamy. I wish I could see it. We do have some minority Turkish, Finno-Ugric, etc. languages to no, those are pretty cool. And he'll be all like, I'll leave here. He would look at you unimpressed and like, and just leave the package and go.
What about you, Clover?
Well, if Alice doesn't know how, I sure don't.
See.
Not much we can do then. We can come back to that code stuff later. I've got another question. Alice, Claire, who the hell are you? Why do you know about this code?
That's...
You told me your job was to eliminate enemies of the state or something like that. Just what the hell kind of job is that? I think it's time for you to tell us what you do. Told us.
Sorry, but I can't. Because
Why
you
not?
might be one of them. You might be the person who set the bomb.
That's idiotic. Of course I'm
Really?
not.
And where's your proof? For all I know, you're my enemy. I can't tell you anything.
You kinda told me about the Myrmidon, so if I was a Myrmidon, you would be the first one on my kill list. I'm just saying, Alice, I'm not your enemy. I'm your ally. I'm your friend. I just want all of us to get out of here together. Just please tell us. Please. We need to find out who did this so we can all escape. But we have too little information. We need your help. Fine, if you won't tell us about yourself, then you tell us about the Myrmidons. What else do you know about them?
I'm sorry.
Before I could blink, she leapt up and ran out of the room. People say kofik, kofyok, kofeyok. Sometimes, fun fact, when they want to sound like chill, I guess, or something. I don't say that because I'm never chill. What do you mean? Wait, you're always chill. How does the E with dots on top go as yo? I feel like it was a yo. No, yo? Was it yo? Yavo. No, that's a G. Ofeyok. How I see it. I forgot how to pronounce the E with dots. God damn it. I will take it that he daisukis me very much. Thank you, assassin. Thank you, assassin. But now I'm gonna take a screenshot and translate it. Can't trust ya. Can't trust ya. Mm. Translate. Google Translate. Images. Uh, just check it. Flam is my muscle mom. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I took off after her. There's a hidden furry underneath Void Surface. Hidden furry. How long are you gonna keep following? Until you tell me what you
Then
know.
why don't you just ask Clover? You
Clover?
already know she works with me.
Well,
Then
yeah.
why don't you...
I want to hear it from you.
Why?
That's a good question. Remember the crew quarters or this garden? We got paired up for 2 separate rounds. That means I spent more time with you than anybody else here. Maybe that's it. I guess I'm just curious about you, even though you betrayed me twice and almost killed me. And the last time, well, you did kill me in a different timeline, but let's not talk about that.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Have my boobies finally seduced you? Oh my god. God damn it, Assassin, what are these? What are these? Wait for when I learn Japanese more. No, I don't like you. Wow, you're being a tsundere. What a tsundere. She spun around to hide it, but I caught a blush of red on her cheeks. We walked down a path to where it ended next to the pond. Dang, guys, you're walking too long. I stayed silent. Alice sat down on a bench. We gazed at the smooth surface of the pond for several long minutes before she began to speak.
You don't hate me?
What? Why?
I tried to kill you.
I'm more curious, how does your necklace bend? How does it bend? Was it... Oh, did you find it and prop it on yourself, or did someone have to, like, measure it so the bend would be perfectly hiding your nips? I'm just very curious about that.
Yes. I was so scared. Who wouldn't be? Kidnapped and locked up, forced to play some sort of bizarre game. And then we found that bomb.
I like this song.
I know I probably sounded calm, but as soon as we found that thing, all I wanted to do was run away from it as fast as I could. Things just went downhill from there.
What do you mean?
I remember hearing that Quark had collapsed and running to the infirmary with everyone else.
Oh. Dramatic music. And Flam clicks
When I
out.
got there, I realized I couldn't understand what anyone was saying, and everything looked... I don't know how to describe it. It was like watching a video on fast forward, only it was real. Then I started to feel like... It's hard to explain.
You wanted to kill
I
yourself.
guess you could say I didn't feel like I was myself, and it only got worse.
That was probably the Radical 6 girlfriend. This man flexing on us. He has a girlfriend. I am her. I love girlfriends.
Yes, I think so. I don't remember much after that, but when I woke up in the infirmary, suddenly all that fear was back.
Her necklace is crazy. It is. That's why I'm curious. What is the backstory behind it?
So all I could think about was getting out of this place as fast as I could.
Radical 6 when Tubular 7 walks into the room. Why does Tubular 7 sound like a shortened version of tuberculosis?
It never even crossed my mind that it could kill you. God help me, even if it had, I don't think I would have cared. See? I'm horrible.
At least Word understands me. 6-7? Oh my god. I did not even notice the 6-7 joke. My brain is too boomer for this.
You hate me, don't you? Just do it.
What? Do
Kill
what?
me. Get it over with.
What the hell, Alice? I'm not gonna kill you. I don't even hate you.
You're lying.
Zero escaped dev. There had to be lore reasons for her necklace. I mean, of course there's a lore reason. The lore reason is it was perfectly wide enough for her to hide her nips. Is this game about creating a multi-dimensional harem? Maybe. Maybe.
I could have killed you. I would have killed you.
You kinda did kill me in one timeline. Come on, calm down. No one's killing anyone. Cause I jumped timelines. Oh, my lip. A single tear rolled down Alice's cheek. Then another and another, leaving shining lines across her face. When I reached out, I saw her tense just slightly. Slowly, I brushed my thumb across her cheek and off, taking her tears with it.
Why are you doing this? You know, you kind of remind me of my father.
That's who you were after, right? The people who killed your dad? I heard it's so awkward to call someone you don't actually love. Mi amorcito? Wouldn't be the first time. I guess that's kind of like in Steins Gate, right? Where he kind of had an multi-dimensional harem. Depends on context, but usually yes. Amorcito.
Yes.
They have anything to do with the Myrmidons.
Will you promise not to tell Clover that I cried?
Ah, come
If you
on.
keep your mouth shut, I'll tell you what you want to know about myself and about the Myrmidons.
She just wants to cry. You can cry, Alice. Come on. Sure, my lips are sealed.
Really?
What crying? I don't remember any crying.
Good. All right then.
My favorite Spanish word is puta. Yeah, that's what I call my Portuguese coworker. Because like when we meet, we sometimes have civilized conversations, but then he calls me a bitch and I'm like, puta! And then I walk away. And then the Brazilian coworker starts laughing. Because he's like, oh my god, that was great. And the Portuguese one is also like, ah, plum, I like that. That's good. Alice took a deep breath and began. Which is kind of funny also, because I think I've said this before, but like puta is kind of similar to a word in Latvian, which is puta, which is like a foam, or like putas is like foam in general. So it's like sea foam or foam from like bubbles or whatever, or soap. And so puta is kind of funny that it's like a swear word. Though it could be used by mothers to tell something to their little children too, but on adults, yeah, it's awkward if there's no love. Okay, interesting. Subeta. That's female dog in Japanese. Subeta? I guess it's like a sababeta. My father is Egyptian, but my mother is French. Oh no, Alice. You were fucked from the start, having French in your bloodstream. No wonder you're a bitch. They met while my mother was in Egypt on vacation and married shortly thereafter. When I was 3, we all moved to the US, and that was another bad decision you made on your part. Te amo mi amorcito. Aww. My father was a scientist and his field was cloning. He was recruited by an American lab, which was why we moved. Both of my parents had used English around me from the time I was born, so I didn't have any problems adapting to the life in the United States. Doesn't that word have a double meaning? Double meaning? Tell us more, Sign. I'm curious. By my 9th birthday, we'd been there for 6 years. That was when it happened. Oh no, carayo? Caray? Caray. I've heard my Portuguese coworker say caray. Profanity has many meanings, Tomodachi-kun. In the middle of the day, my mother showed up at school. Her eyes were red and puffy, but she didn't say anything to me on the drive home. When we arrived, there were several policemen there to meet us. My father had always been a very punctual man, and when dinner time came and went with no sign of him, even I began to realize something terrible had happened. It wasn't until several years later that I finally learned the truth. My father's lab had been attacked by terrorists, and he had been kidnapped. My god. Giving all these languages in my chat. How dare. Fuck. A mí no me van esas varas, hermano. Mejor suerte a la próxima. I'm so bad at pronouncing. I need to pull out my Spanish dictionary. For the rest of my childhood, my mother raised me by herself. I didn't realize it then, but it must have been incredibly difficult for her as a single mother alone in a country where any relatives were a transatlantic flight away. She did her best not to let me see it, but every so often when she thought she was alone, the mask would fall away, and in every line of her face I could see exhaustion and loneliness. As much as I miss my father, it was those moments that made me wish more than anything that he'd never been taken. Fortunately, I was an excellent student and did especially well in math. I earned a full ride scholarship straight out of high school and spent the next several years studying. After graduation, I took a job with the Department of Defense, hoping that they might have the resources to help me look for my father. I was immediately assigned to the Special Office of Internal Security. Their purpose is to investigate and sometimes deal with terrorists, organizations, and other serious threats to the state. I could tell my mother wasn't happy about my decision, but she chose to remain silent about it. Eventually, I learned that the terrorist organization that had taken my father was none other than the Myrmidons, although at the time that name didn't mean anything to me. I clicked out again. J-Papu? J-Papu? No, mi amor. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Like shit, J-Pop. Nande? They were suspected of human cloning. Specifically, it was thought that they had been using cloning techniques to copy their most useful members and expand their ranks. The Myrmidons apparently believed that they could use cloning to create a new race of humans. Now at last, I knew the reason for my father's abduction. The commander of the Myrmidons is a man named Left. We know his name and his gender, but not his appearance or his age. The Myrmidons are closely associated with a cult known as Free the Soul. We believe the Free the Soul provides their funding, but trying to pin any kind of misdeeds on the cult's leader, a man named Brother, is like trying to nail Jello to a wall. Nice wait. Brother is supposed to be fairly advanced in years, and rumors say he's so old he can't even get out of bed. Unfortunately, his mind seems to be as sharp as ever. Man named Left. Where's the right? Where's the right man? At that point, I hit a wall. I knew the Myrmidons had been behind my father's kidnapping, but that was all I could learn about them. Then one day I got a tip that some of them were hiding in a building in Nevada desert. I headed out immediately. I was gonna say something, but your comments show me I can be a better version of myself every day. By breaking my romantic heart, you cold puta. On the way there, my car had some engine trouble and stalled out. I was trying to decide what to do when an SUV appeared out of nowhere. I'll give you one guess who was behind the steering wheel. Clover. That was the first time we met. There were 4 other people in the car with her, and when I asked them what they were doing, I got what was just about the last answer I expected. They told me they'd been locked up inside of the very building I'd been on my way to investigate, and that they were currently in pursuit of the people who had kidnapped them in the first place. My priorities shifted very quickly. After a short discussion, I convinced them to allow me to come along. My hope is to find the people they were chasing who I was certain were Myrmidons. Always looking out at the screen because I don't see over my microphone a bit. In the end, however, we were unable to track them down. I am kinda... Nani kore? What are you? Boydrino? Let's see. I am kinda new? It only translated the second bit. Let's see. What if I just put it in as... Oi. Not Croatian. I meant Japanese. I meant Javanese. I am kinda poor. New? It keeps saying poor new. Is it... yeah. Eventually I took Clover and her companions to SOIS headquarters. We decided that involving the police would only complicate things. After some questioning, it was determined that the people who had instigated these particular events were not connected to the Myrmidons. We did, however, discover that the mysterious disappearance and subsequent reappearance of several children 9 years prior was connected to Free the Soul. Oh my god, I am kinda Croatian. I guess you're kinda Croatian, maybe? Do you feel it in your blood? There was also a sixth person in the SUV, although they weren't riding it per se. A middle-aged man who I'll just call H for now had been bound and placed in the trunk. According to the other four, he had been behind the disappearance of the children 9 years earlier. We also learned that his pharmaceutical company, a major player on the world stage, was effectively controlled by Free the Soul. More specifically, I suppose H was a member of Free the Soul and very committed to their cause. So why had he kidnapped all those children? Wait, am I kinda? Okay, I love how Boyd just accepted. Okay, see, you're the chillest dude out there, Boyd. Apparently it had been a part of an experiment designed to test the ability of certain people to access what's called the morphogenetic field. I don't imagine you've ever heard of it before, so I'll try and give you a quick rundown. I've heard about morphogenetic field, that's my favorite field. Simply put, these people can access the sort of field that allows their consciousness to resonate with the consciousness of certain other people. To be honest, it might be simpler to just call it telepathy. The SOIS had heard of this particular ability before and had actually used it in a number of investigations, so I wasn't surprised to learn of its existence. I was shocked, however, to learn that these experiments had been carried out by a member of Free the Soul. If that was the case, then Brother must have known about it. The thought of him discovering a way to control and harness that power was terrifying. It wasn't too long after the incidents in Nevada that another tip about the Myrmidons crossed my desk. This time it claimed the Myrmidons intended to launch a large-scale biological terrorist attack. My bosses decided we needed more agents to deal with the threat of the magnitude, and Chloe was recruited. Why is reading so hard? Because she's been a test subject in H's experiment, we knew she had the ability to access the morphogenetic field, and we wanted to put that ability to use. After several months of training, she was sent on her first mission. She would be tasked with the infiltration and investigation of the Myrmidon cloning lab. I was assigned to be her commanding officer. I hoped that our investigation might also give me a lead on my father's whereabouts. At last I had a chance to find out what had happened to him. I wouldn't let that chance pass me by. Perhaps that was what kept me from noticing the truth. The whole operation was a trap. The lab was fake and Chloe was captured almost immediately. I got there as fast as I could, but when I arrived, the building was only an empty shell. All the conspirators who had pretended to be researchers and the like had already fled. I searched frantically for Chloe until at last in a basement room I found her. She had been tied to a chair, but on the floor next to her was another body. It was my father. He looked as if he'd just been dumped there, and when I got to him, his body was already cold. He was covered in dark, ugly bruises. It wasn't until later that I learned he had died from ruptured organs and internal bleeding. They had beaten him to death. As soon as Chloe had been captured, a Myrmidon in mask had come to visit her. He'd said that unless she wanted to end up like my father, she would leave them alone and tell her masters at the SOIS to do likewise. In retrospect, they must have known who I was and who my father was. That was why they'd kill him. Perhaps they thought that they were sending a message to me. Or that once he was gone, I'd lose my reason for chasing them. Oh yeah. They were very, very wrong. I took Chloe with me and left. I tried to console myself with the fact that I had at least been able to save her. Oh my god. Fine, I'm gonna translate your little sentences. Goodness. It's okay, Poido-kun. Poido. Thank you, Assassin Senpai. Oh. Why did it not capture the last bit? I'm getting ghosted in here. Huh? Why did it not wanna capture the lower bit? Okay, let's try again. Am I cursed? Am I cursed? Why does it not wanna screenshots it normally, but then it does not post it in the translate properly? Nani? Someone post more messages. Someone post more messages, cause I literally can't take a decent screenshot of what Assassin is saying, cause for some reason, like, the copy paste button in the translate just like smudges out Assassin's message. Oh my god, it keeps smushing it out. That is wrong. What if I do it like this? Yeah, it does not want to translate the top one. Crazy. What's the sentence you added me? Oh my god, what are you doing, assassin? How are you able to like make it be smudged out as like this? Must be some crazy ass shit you're saying in there. Cause like it smudges it out. It's killing me. There's literally no words. Well, okay, whatever. I can write again, Flam. Yeah, because it like keeps smudging it out fully. Like all of those three messages, it kept smudging out wherever my name was in. So I'm like, what? It's okay, I'll just live on. Sometime later, I see the call from the coroner. He told me there was something I needed to see. There in the morgue was my father, cold and pale on a steel table. I could barely stand to look at him, but the coroner insisted. On his arm were 2 rows of numbers, comprised of 8s and 9s. It took me a moment to recognize my father's handwriting. He had carved them into his own skin. On his chest was another message, but they were letters this time, not numbers. Not many, just enough to make a short sentence. I love you, Alice. I broke down crying right there in the morgue. They were the first tears I'd shed since the operation had started, and there was no stopping them. There would be no forgiveness. Not for the monsters who'd put my father through this. They destroyed my family. I would make them pay, even if I had to die to do it. That night I made a promise to myself. I would avenge my father. It didn't take long to figure out that number. By the way, I had such an urge to just say to avenge my daddy, uwu, but then I was holding back. But okay, I'll go on. It didn't take long to figure out that the numbers he'd written were latitude and longitude. Uremu wa kirei suji mami. Fan is a beautiful muscle mommy. Thank you for appreciating the muscles. To be fair, yeah. I hope I'm getting some gains. I feel like I'm getting some gains in the gym because I can put on more weight on things I'm lifting. And currently, I think I feel something in my arm. I'm not sure if it's a muscle or if it's something else. Maybe it's a bone, but I believe it's a muscle. It feels a bit soft, so it can't be a bone. Okay, I feel the bone also, but like, I feel some muscle also in there, okay? It's growing. They pointed to a chemical factory that had been disguised as an abandoned building. Further investigation revealed that it was the mother lode we'd been looking for, the headquarters of the Myrmidons. I think my father must have known how things would turn out. Knowing he was going to die, he'd written the directions to our enemy's fortress on his own body. He sacrificed too much for me to waste this opportunity with recklessness. This time our operation would succeed. This time I wouldn't let my excitement put Clover or any of my other agents in danger. So we took our time, we gathered information, we did our research, and we planned. We were ready. Goddamn, Alice, this is a lot. Puremu. I like how it sounds. Puremu. December 25th, 2028 was going to be the day we finally set foot inside the Myrmidon stronghold. But then, on the 22nd, only 3 days before the operation was scheduled to begin, a man in gas mask appeared. Stole us away. So you inhaled the gas, passed out, and woke up here in the AB room?
Yes. Well, there it is. Everything that's happened with the Myrmidons and me. I left a few of the details out, of course, but you get the idea.
Yeah, thanks. He gave me a sad story of smile and stood up. Imagine everyone has killed themselves while we are having this chat. Not yet. Your story explained a lot, but there's still one big question.
Which is?
Who here is a Myrmidon? One of us planted the bombs, and based on the code we found, it's pretty clear the person is a Myrmidon.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. And I agree that we need to figure out who they are.
What do you propose we do?
Well, that's what I wanted to ask you about. Do you have any clues?
Well, if I could decrypt that code, it might tell us something, but...
How can we do that?
I told you. We need a key. Without that, it's pointless.
What's a key?
A key is a key. It allows you to sort of unlock a code. The Myrmidons usually use this huge string of numbers as a key.
Wait, a long string of numbers? Could that be? Dun dun dun. There's no L's in Japanese. Yeah, I know. As a matter of fact, all the R's in Japanese sound like a mix of L and R together. Same goes with poo sounds like a who, and poo as well as G is a Z and a G together. Also true. I remember that. Oh, is that the key?
What the hell?
He opened the 5th lock in VLR. Oh, we opened the 5th lock. Nice. I was almost as surprised as she was. The numbers had just kind of appeared in my mind and I was saying them before I knew what I was doing. Wait. Oh my god. Cribbles from a previous time. Oh. Me trying to open the flow. Oh, we went past 2 question marks. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty dope. Okay. Alice looked at me incredulously and I stared back.
Wait, can you say that again?
French being the romantic language is so 1900s. Japanese is the 2020s romantic language. Honestly, Japanese sounds much nicer to my ears. French is a bit rough. I don't imagine myself getting loved by Frenchmen. I hate Italians, but the Italian accent is very, very nice. I could get swoony over an Italian, maybe. But the Italians I met for work stuff, it was like, oh, awful.
That's 198,449,351.
Check Discord, it's important. Okay. Let's see. I'm guessing it's not a group chat. It's probably... Oh my god. Every time Eren kills the Titan in human form, he sent me like a screenshot of a video called Every Time Eren Kills a Titan in Human Form, and it's 7 seconds long, because he only killed 1 Titan as a human. That is pretty sad. He kills a lot more in the games. I agree, it's blatantly cliche. Yeah, like French is kind of like croissants. I don't know, it's just like not very romantic-y to my ears.
That number
What?
you just told me, prime factor decomposition on that number gets you 198,449,351 to the 3rd power.
You're talking about reducing an integer to a series of prime numbers that you're multiplying together to get it, right? Like if you have 30, then you get 2 times 3 times 5,
Exactly.
right?
You probably learned that in junior high, right?
So you're saying that is a prime, and if you multiply it by itself 3 times, you'd get?
Yes.
Don't tell me you just did that all in your
do all of that in my head.
in your
Simple
head.
mental arithmetic.
Simple mental arithmetic. Don't even start me on this beach. Oh, speaking of AOT, PewDiePie visited the studio that made AOT and they did a character of him. Oh yeah, I need to watch that video. I actually like how far he got with how he was drawing stuff. And then he went to Attack on Titan studio. That's pretty cool. I should watch that video. It's on my watch list. What? No way. That's impossible.
I'm better at math than most people.
That's not better at me.
Look at you. You just recited a huge string of numbers.
Yeah.
That seems pretty astounding too. Where did you find that number anyway?
I didn't know what to say. What would I tell her, that it just came to me?
Can't tell me, huh? Fine. I'm pretty sure that's the key to the code, though. I
How
know
does
the
she know?
Myrmidons use prime factors for their keys. And there aren't a lot of 25-digit numbers that turn out to be the 3rd power of a prime number. I think there's a very good chance that number you memorized was specifically created by someone.
Uh-huh. Could you explain that with small words?
Well, look at the prime factors of your number. 198,449,351 to the 3rd power. I think that's our hint for cracking the code. You still don't get it? Try to remember the code we saw in the infirmary. What did it say on the monitor?
I think the first row was...
And the second row?
I ain't repeating that, I think. Then they just repeat.
Wow, you've got a pretty impressive memory. We could really use someone like you back at the...
Well, keep going. How do we decode
You use
that?
198,449,351 to point you to the right letters.
How do we do that?
Well, the first number is 1, so take the first letter. The next number is 9, so go 9 letters over from the first one. Just keep going until you can make sense.
I ran over what she'd said in my head. The prime number Alice had given me was 198449351. So what would we get if we picked out the letters like she'd explained? The first letter would be C from top to left. Then you'd move 9, which would give you O, then 8 more to the right. Eventually we'd get a word, and that word was... What the fuck did they want me to decode it myself? Like, do they want me to go like fully forward? Shit. Like, do they want me to lean over? Me opening Notepad, don't mind me. I don't know if you saw the lyrics of Hajime's song Dang, but the 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 made me think of Ichini and San Go Roku Nana because most Jap texts they put numbers instead of kanji. Ah, okay. So we have 1, which is C. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which is O. Then we have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. M. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. P. 1, 2, 3, 4. L. O. L. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. E. 1, 2, 3. T. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. E. D. It just felt completed. Like 3 made me think of okay. Okay, I'll translate it just to see if I actually got what you mean. 3-point shot made me think of 3-point shot. Ah, okay. For flat, 3-point shot made me think of sand-point shoot. Ah, okay, sand-point shoot. Remember the key is I did. So it's head. Huh? It is completed. I did it. Completed. That's it. That's
Completed?
the answer.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I did exactly what you told me to do, and the word God is completed. Well, actually, it's completed. The code and the letters repeat every 2 lines. It just repeats.
Well, I can't remember the code like you can. If you're certain, I believe you.
I'm definitely certain.
Alright then. I wonder what completed is supposed to mean, though.
What, aside from the obvious you mean? I'm guessing here it means mission complete. 1, 2, Ichi-san. 1, 2, san. Go. No, not just go. She.
Huh? What are you talking about? What transmitter?
I barely even heard her. Suddenly my mind was full of memories that hadn't been there a moment before. It was like a wave had washed away the sand, revealing a bed of precious gems underneath. I'm not sure if anyone actually finished Attack on Titan here, but are the movies worth watching? Wake up, dum dunk. This bitch.
Holy Father.
Transmitter, I hardly know her. Maybe you should know her so you can transmit her.
My sacred mission is at last complete. These 2 hands, mankind is saved.
Remember when Dio saved mankind?
Will made flesh. In your name, I give...
Dio! Aren't the movies just recaps? I'm not sure if all of them are recaps. Then why hadn't I realized it before? I could remember a series of numbers, but not this. At least I remember it now. Dio was a member of the Myrmidons. The AOT movies are good for lore. Oh, they're good for lore? Did they add on more things? And not just any member, he was their leader. That means he had to be the one who'd planted the bombs.
Hey, are you listening to me?
Yeah.
Then answer my question. What the hell was that? What's this about a transmitter?
I didn't trust myself to try and explain it to her. More than likely she'd just think I was insane. Even I could barely make sense of the sudden influx of new information.
Wait. Don't tell me you're one of the Myrmidons.
If I was, do you really think I'd reveal myself like that?
Point.
Out of nowhere, Clover appeared. Clover.
Oh, there you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Yes, but you have to watch them chronologically. Wait, were they not, like, they're chronologically like the anime? Or do I need... Or did they come out in illogical chronology like Haruhi Suzumiya anime?
We're all down in the floor B warehouse. Well, all of us but Luna and Quark.
Why?
Oh, we still got 45 minutes until the white doors open.
I know that.
Oh, okay. Hey, wait a minute. I thought you, Ken, Quark didn't know about the white doors.
Tenmyoji told us about them. He said he'd show us where they were. So we all followed him down to the floor B warehouse.
I'm assuming you left Quark.
I honestly felt bad I didn't listen to you defend me from the Wokies and then left me to continue to slander you in that video. Now I'm like going back to old days with you. Feels good. This guy.
Yeah. Anyway, when we showed up, Phi and Kay were already there. Well,
So?
all of a sudden, Phi, Tenmyoji, and Dio all started yelling at each other.
Oh? What?
Why? Did something happen?
According to Clover, the last AB game had been the cause of their fight. Even though Tenmyoji only had one BP, Phi had chosen Betray. They started to fight, and since Dio had pressed Betray on behalf of his team, eventually he got dragged in too.
That seems odd.
Did you know there's a bunch of Japanese exclusive Attack on Titan VNs? What? No? What? I'm sorry. I need to go check the VNDB. Shingeki no Otome? That can't be real, right? What? There's the Shingeki no Otome. Developer Tsukiyo ni Sarabe? Nani? They've made multiple otomes. And maybe not otomes, but damn. Oh, but it's fanfiction. Shingeki no Megami. Oh, okay, that one is probably fanfiction. DLS site. This is definitely doujinshi. Shingeki no Kyojin Kuinaki Sentaku. So is there like any food in the garden like room? I think we saw some tomatoes, but one of them had a coin in, so maybe you can eat the other ones? Because the seasons answer the questions movies pose. Ah, okay, so I don't know that. Sheesh. Characters. Oh, there's Levi Ackerman. Main. Oh, there's an official English one. A choice with no regrets. Then there is Shingeki no Kyojin Wall Sina Goodbye. Oh, female protagonist. It's about Annie. Damn. Shingeki no Kyojin Lost in the Cruel World. That's like a fan disc. This is Mikasa and Levi. It looks like a fan disc. Yeah, it's like an OAD. Shingeki no Kyojin Shichi Kara no Dashutsu. Based on the manga. Protagonist gender choice, really? Main character. So many main characters. Then there is Shingeki no Kyojin Nubatama no Yoru no Mori ni Atta Akaka Tomoyuru. Oh my god. It's about Levi. Eren and Levi. No Kyojin Dojin novel game. Ay ay ay. Yeah, the other ones are not. Funny, Flan doesn't learn Japanese, but her pronunciation is pretty good. Why can't you buckle down and at least learn your hiragana and katakana? At one time, I did learn hiragana, but it was like in 2020. And since I've not like practiced it or like read much Japanese, I've not done anything. But don't worry, Assassin, I have a few games where we can learn katakana, hiragana, and kanji, I think a bit. So I'm probably gonna play that during March, I think. I think I'm gonna set up March as my language month. There's one for the 3DS and a bunch of, I assume, small ones that came with the Blu-ray releases. Okay. Pretty cool, pretty dope.
Fi only had one BP too. Her choice seems like
I'm trying to balance her life between game, job, gym, and stream. Yes. It is hard. Fine, it is hard. And honestly, I should clean more my apartment, because like I barely have enough time to clean my apartment also, because I also am trying to balance in some social events. So it's like, oh my god. I could have done it for February, but like I kind of... Well, to be fair, I wanted to play some lovey games for February, but like now that I think about it, if I start Metro does not really have love. Am I gonna have to speedrun Metro so we can get Catherine, a needy streamer overload in March?
Just come with me. Kay's trying to calm them down, but there's only one of him.
Okay, come on, Alice, let's go. Well, everyone's coming, come on. But yeah, kind of looking forward to Attack on Titan Tribute game too with Saudu and John, because we used to play it a lot together when we were younger. That's gonna be a blast from the past. Maybe I can convince them to stream with me on the 4th February, I believe it was when Alamy asked. Would be kind of funny. But if not, we're gonna have fun by my lonesome self. All four of them were still there when we arrived. They seemed to have calmed down a bit, but tension in the air was almost visible. I felt like I've stepped into a room full of flammable gas. Even the smallest spark could turn the whole place into raging inferno. Even Cage, usually so calm and collected, was standing ramrod straight with his hand balled into a fist at his side. Even Kay. Just so you know, knowledge in Chinese came handy by a slight margin, because kanji uses traditional Chinese characters and different characters for certain words different from Chinese. Yeah, it makes sense, honestly. I looked at Alice, pursed my lips, and then headed over to the angry knot of people occupying most of the room. Laura told me what's going on. This whole thing is stupid. You need to knock it off.
Stupid? What about this is stupid? We're talking about my life, you self-righteous dick.
I know, but yelling at each other isn't going to solve your problem. The best thing for us to do right now is to trust each other and get through this. Wouldn't you agree?
Hard to trust someone who tried to kill me.
Same to you. I told you letting Dio vote was a stupid idea. What did you think he was gonna do? You might as well have pressed the button yourself.
I couldn't just leave Quark alone.
That's no excuse. And where do you get off telling me I shouldn't have picked Betray?
Did you even think that through? What? I was supposed to pick Ally? If I'd done that, I'd be dead right now.
I could say the same thing to you. Damn good thing Dio didn't choose Ally.
Well, Dio was there, therefore Dio would have always chosen Betray.
Please, that's enough from both of you. Sigma's right. This isn't the time to be bickering with each other.
Oh, you don't get to talk. You tried to betray Clover and escape on your own.
Perhaps. But I think that's better than merely killing someone.
Well, I only did it so that she wouldn't kill Tenmyoji.
God damn it. Enough already. I roared with fury and my voice echoed and rebounded off the walls of the warehouse. Everyone fell silent. I didn't know how long the silence would last, so I decided to put it all on the table. Like, I have a harder time assimilating owl as blue, because that is also another word for green in Chinese. It is blue in Chinese. Midori for Japanese is also green in Chinese. To be fair, the way I learned colors for Japanese is from Kuroko no Basuke. I really was a big fan of Kuroko no Basuke. I ended up reading a lot of fanfics, and then I also read some doujins, and I'm like, dang, I didn't know that's where things go in places sometimes. Was very surprised. It's so interesting. Yeah, Japan simplifies some characters and even has some that they made themselves. Oh, that's really nice. Sorry, that doesn't ring a bell. You don't know Kuroko no Basuke? it has like they have different hair colors and their names kind of like resonate with the color of their name. Because like for I guess Kagami, he's like the odd one out because he's the main character. But then we have wait, what was his full name again? Tetsuya. Tetsuya. God, that was his last name. Because I know he was like light blue hair. So I can't remember. What's his name actually? Tetsuya. Kuroko. Kuroko Tetsuya. So I guess it was meant to be like kind of he's black, but he's not black. This is coming up on a bad start. But yeah, he's like the invisible character kind of. But then there's like the big guy, like big, dark-skinned big guy called Aomine, which is because his blue hair. Then there's Kise, Ryotaro Kise, who has yellow hair. Then there's Midoriyama, who has green hair. Then was Murasakibara, who has purple hair. And they're pretty much like the basketball Power Rangers, okay? I loved it. I think why I find Japanese easier is because I don't think of Hiri and Kata as characters but alphabets, as they hardly change. Characters are hard because you have to remember step by step. Is that the one with the husky? Yes, it is the one with the husky! It is! It's the basketball one, right? Yes! How to write the strokes as well as remember what the characters look like. Yeah, that's also true. I have some materials I bought when I was like, I don't know, 2020. Like, not 2020, but when it was 2020 or a bit earlier, I bought some materials about like how the strokes work. I should find them because they're somewhere in my emails because I paid money for them. There was only one way I was going to be able to take control of the situation. Guys, listen to me. We really don't have time for this. I was met with a number of glares, but I soldiered on. See, the thing is, I figured out who planted the bombs. Dun dun dun.
What? Is this what you were talking about earlier?
Sort of, yeah. I know which one of you it
Well,
is.
spit it out then.
Please, explain what's going on here.
I don't think I need to. They're going to admit their guilt in just a few minutes.
What?
What? You're all going to hear it straight from the horse's mouth. Or I guess I should say Dio's mouth. We just exposed him. I like this laugh.
What are you on? You think I set those bombs?
Yes, I do.
Hey, if you're gonna accuse me, you better have some pretty damn good evidence, pal.
I have some evidence, mate. I'm not accusing you. I'm just stating a fact.
Oh yeah? Where the hell'd you get that fact?
Fun as it is, I knew taunting alone wouldn't be enough to make Dio confess. He'd just play dumb, he was good at it. And I'd get nothing. That meant I was going to have to trick him. Well, you see, I'm actually from Free the Soul.
Free the Soul? What's that? Some kind of hippie shoe company?
Don't play dumb, Dio. Or should I call you Left? Brother ordered me to come here. To keep an eye on you. It was quick, but for just a moment I saw his eye twitch. Dang, Dio, you're doomed. You're doomed. I leapt on that moment of weakness like a hungry dog on a steak. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised, actually. Haikyuu has more popularity than Kuroko no Basket. Not sure why, because I was like very fanatic about Kuroko no Basket. But Haikyuu still has its popularity going strong. I'm not sure, maybe Haikyuu came a bit over after Kuroko no Basket. Yeah. Japanese, Chinese, which looks harder? Chinese. Definitely Chinese. I do remember in Steam there is like simplified Chinese. So I wonder if it's simpler than this. Skepticism is understandable, admirable even. But perhaps this will convince you. I pressed forward, pulling out every fact I could remember. I told Dio about brother background and how his younger brother left had been murdered. I mentioned casually that the Myrmidons were all clones of a single person. So, still not convinced? I'm more of a Slam Dunk fan. Really? I tried watching Slam Dunk, but I think I stopped at the first episode. I'm not sure. That is simplified Chinese. That is simplified Chinese. Are you crazy? Are you fucking crazy? There's no way that's simplified Chinese. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. What did I want to Google? Slam Dunk. Slam Dunk. Oh yeah, Slam Dunk. Maybe I should look at it. Like, I guess what attracted me to Kuroko no Basuke was the pretty guys, okay? And their opening song slammed, okay? Kuroko no Basuke opening song slammed hard. That's the shit I learned for 16 years. The thing about simplified Chinese is that it's not really simple. What about the complicated Chinese? How about this? Blah blah blah. Do a little prime factor or decomposition on that, and you'll get blah blah to the third power. If I'm not, well, I say I mean, how on earth could I possibly know that?
No, that's not possible.
Finally. So let's start over, shall we? I was sent here to watch your every move. It seems our wise and noble brother doesn't trust you. He suspects betrayal.
No, you're lying.
I agree, but it's not fun at all. Where do you rate Space Jam? Space Jam was pretty fun. I liked Space Jam. It was one of my favorite movies as a kid. Space Jam is jamming pretty high, but I did not read any doujinshi regarding Space Jam. I assure you I'm not. But if you don't believe me, why don't you go outside and call him yourself with your transmitter?
No. No!
This was pretty simple.
You have to be lying. Brother trusts me. That's why he chose me for this mission. Why would he make me the leader of the Myrmidons if he...
Huh? Sorry, what was that?
Said, why would he have made me the leader of the Myrmidons
This
if...
confrontation is so stupid. It's so complicated. It's traditional. It's complicated. I grinned.
Wait. What the hell?
Oh no, Dio got? How?
You fucking kidding me?
Sorry, Dio. I've never even seen brother.
What the hell was all that? How did you know all those things?
I don't know, maybe I was divinely inspired.
Give me that shit!
What's going on?
What are these Myrmidons?
Myrmidon. Dio and I stared at one another while Clover and Tenmyoji quickly explained to Fi and Kei about the memory card and the number 2 bomb and about the code we'd found that was from a terrorist organization called the Myrmidons.
So you mean to say someone from the Myrmidons planted the bombs?
And Dio pretty much just admitted to doing it?
Bastards.
Yeah.
I'll never forgive you.
I heard a low, furious muttering behind me and turned to see Alice, her lips pulled back into a snarl.
I am going
And please don't get me started on toads. Oh no.
to kill you!
That was a nice kill you sound. Her voice rose to a scream as she charged towards Dio. He ducked out of the way smoothly and pulled something from his pocket.
Whoa there.
No, this is such a bad picture. These CGs were so bad. They could have just used 2D pixel art. It would be so good. It's Chinese, none of it's simple. True. Plan pronounced this in Chinese and slowly and loudly. Zhu. 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 Zhu zhu.
I like my women a little feisty.
Right.
You're taking it a little
How
too
is
far,
it?
sweetheart. Tone it down.
No, but I don't blame you. How do you pronounce it? Is it cool?
What?
You see this? You know what it is, don't you?
Oh my god. Is that the detonator?
Exactly.
His face looks so dweeby. But now pronounce this in Japanese. Buta. I know buta. It's like puta. It's actually kind of funny. Puta and buta. You know? Buta. It's just like a P flipped other way around. Puta and buta.
And I assume you know
Correct.
what happens if I press this
Butagami. Butaella. Then I assume you know what happens if I press the button.
I think I
James ducks its stare.
I'm guessing it'll set off both of the bombs.
Well, I wouldn't say both.
You mean there's still a number 1 bomb we haven't found?
Correct. And there's one more, too.
No. There are 4 bombs?
Exactly. I've planted 4 bombs.
What a menace. Okay, we're still in the novel
They're
area.
the ones numbered 1, 2, and 3. But there's also one more. Bomb number 0.
Thank you for the information.
Add all that up and you're looking at about 4 tons of explosive power. Those go off and it's all over. That's enough oomph to turn this whole place into a smoking crater.
Aren't you forgetting something?
That'd kill you too.
So, I'm ready for that. I've got spares.
Spares? Is that what Sigma was talking about?
Yeah, clones.
I heard Alice whisper something to Clover.
Let's go, Clover. Show him all that training wasn't for nothing.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
I don't know if we can trust Clover here, man. She seems very flustered and confused. Before I had a chance to ask them what was going on, they moved.
Die, you bastard! Yeah!
Dang, that was a scream. She roared and leapt towards Dio, Clover following just behind. Alice threw a punch at Dio's face, and as he dodged, Clover spun out from behind her. Cantonese pronunciation sucks more than Mandarin. You have 4 tones in Mandarin. Cantonese, you have 6. Goodness. Dio grunted and turned to focus on Alice, but Clover darted in and snatched the detonator from his hand.
Clover!
I really wonder how triads communicate with one another besides violence. Obviously, just violence is the easiest way. Violence has the same language to it, you know?
Right! Sigma!
Huh? Before I could respond, Clover had thrown the detonator at me. I scrambled to grab it out of the air and held it to my chest. That would have pressed it, man.
Damn it! Stop! Let me go! Still let go of me, you asshole!
Yelling didn't do him any good, and Dio found himself subdued by the skillful teamwork of Alice and Clover. Okay. Generally, though, once they had a hold of him, he stopped struggling. I was reminded of a gazelle with its neck in the mouth of a lion. Had he surrendered, or did he have some trick up his sleeve? I didn't feel right. I didn't have to wait long for my misgivings to prove true. Oh? I think for languages, if you possess deep interest in making learning so much easier. That's also true. Because, like, I hated Norwegian. When I had to learn it, Norwegian, for my work, I hated it. I'm not sure if I hated Norwegian as Norwegian, but maybe I hated my Norwegian study group or whatever. But yeah, I should probably brush up on Norwegian because, like, I do have to do, like, safety, security, whatever tests in Norwegian often in my office just to show that, yes, I am somewhat competent and I've gone through the things that I have to go through and stuff like that. But, like, I'm probably gonna ask my Slavic workers when they go to Norway for a business trip for, like, one night. Let's just check if they can buy me some Norwegian books. Well, it's not the answer, it's the question, and the answer is yes. Exactly, word knows. What?
Serves you right.
What are you laughing at?
You, her, all of you. God, you're stupid.
What? Why?
Like, I have no interest in French, and I find it hard to learn because I was living in Montreal, but Russian I picked up a good number of words, and Japanese much faster because of interest. To be fair, yeah, I kinda realized that Danganronpa is very low brain, for the anime at least. For the Danganronpa, Zetsubo, and Kibo arcs, they were very, or future arcs actually. Mirai arcs were pretty low brain, so there was like some sort of a issue where they could not sub them immediately, so I was just like watching them without subs at first and then rewatching with the subs, so I checked if I understood everything, and they were pretty easy to understand for me, but because everything's Zetsubo and Kibo and everything like that, so it was kind of easy to understand. But yeah. But for me, I actually have interest in Russian, But I think I have a mental block on Russian because of my childhood where it was forced on me. And also the Russian pronunciation for like some words is insane.
You activated
No
it.
interest in Japanese? Oh, I have a lot of interest in Japanese. I want to learn it. But I've not had the time since I literally had to learn Norwegian for 8 months recently and I'm a bit kaput.
If it gets more than a meter away from me, it sets itself off. We figured someone might try to take it away, so we put in a little safeguard. Since you two were kind enough to take it away from me, the bombs have gone from remote control to countdown timer.
Yamakune.
Go ahead and destroy the detonator if you want. Won't make any difference now. The bombs are gonna go off no matter what.
How long?
About 30 minutes.
Oh shit.
30 minutes.
Oh no.
My condolences.
What can we do to stop them?
I told you that already. First, we need the device that allows us to input information. Then we plug it into each bomb and enter the codes.
Hey Alice, who the hell are you? How do you know all this?
None of your damn business. Just tell me where the input device is.
Well, that's none of your damn business.
Best little bitch. I like this little face.
Fuck! Stop! You're gonna break it!
Of course, that's the plan.
Please, stop!
I remember Flam playing Zelda in Norwegian, I think. Yeah, I did during that studies. I'm not sure, should I finish that in Norwegian? Maybe I could pull it out for the Norwegian month. Not Norwegian, but like language month.
Just tell me what I want to know.
Okay, I'll tell you. It's in my coat. The right-hand pocket.
Clover, check it out. Right.
She nodded and started digging through his pockets. After a few minutes...
It's no use! There's nothing here!
Did you lie to me?
No, I swear, keep looking.
Oh, wait.
She was trying to get his arm broken.
There is something in...
Clover pulled her hand from his pocket and held it out. The capsule. Like, for medicine?
Hey, what is this?
Huh? I can't see it.
Oh
Bring
no.
it over here.
It's clearly a suicide pill. Don't even do that. Clover frowned and moved closer to Dio, holding the pill out towards him. Don't be stupid, Clover. It's a suicide pill. Suddenly he moved his right hand, shaking out to grab the pill from Clover's hand before anyone could react. He shoved it into his mouth. I think weapons got me interested in languages. Oh, really? When did weapons get you interested in languages? I'm curious now. I heard a tiny crack as he bit down on it. Almost immediately, he grimaced in pain. These guys? Why did they... Clover, you used to be smart. In the first game, you were smart. What happened to your brain? Did Alice make your brain leak out from your ear? Jeg er dum som bro. Oh, Void remembers. This is nice. Jeg er dum som bro. Jeg trenger penger.
Shit!
What? What was that?
Poison, I guess.
AR-15S, American accent. AK-47S, Russian. Katanas, Japanese. Ah, okay, like that.
What? Damn! How could I be so stupid?
Yeah, how could everyone here be so stupid? His eyes rolled up into his head and flecks of spittle began to trickle. Spittle? Not spittle again. Began to trickle out from the corners of his mouth. I grabbed him by the hair and shook. What the hell are you doing? Where's the input device?
Lost it. In my couch. Back home.
Don't screw with me. Look at this, the bright side. We can use his bracelet, also true. Finger burns into my brain. Exactly. Spittle deja vu from Doki Doki. Yeah, that's why I'm like, wait, did Spittle get mentioned in Zero Escape 2 or Doki Doki? That would make sense. It was Doki Doki.
Fine, don't tell us. How about you give us the deactivation codes instead?
Deactivation. You guys are persistent. Fine. Not gonna do you much good anyway. I'll tell you. You only get one. This is the deactivation code.
For bomb 3. We already have for bomb 1 or 0.
Ready? LXQ.
Print screen. I will need those things. Third. Where is the other bomb? I had the... Wait, oh my god. Discord, please, I don't care. 0 bomb. Yeah, 3rd bomb. So we need 2 more bomb deactivation codes to get through ending. What about the other 3? Tell us the other 3. He didn't even seem to hear me.
My body will be a part of the foundation of a bright future.
His voice was weak and more full was dribbling out of his mouth.
Such a beautiful world.
And the lousy thing is about learning Norwegian, I could not find any shows that I liked to watch in Norwegian. Their shows are kind of boring. I liked one movie, what I think it was called The Tunnel, and I watched it with 2 Slavic girls at work. It was pretty interesting.
May brother live in
But
everlasting.
other things are kind of meh. I guess the war ones could be interesting. I think it was like number 24, or which one was it? I think that one was also a good movie. Those are the last words Dio spoke. He died with a strange, happy smile.
They
Damn.
only gave us the password for one of the bombs. This is bad. What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
How much time have we got?
25 minutes.
Are you sure?
Yes. When he told us the time, I checked my bracelet. It said exactly 30 minutes.
You mean the bombs are gonna go off the same time the next set of doors opens?
Yes. The time on your bracelet is the time we have left.
Dang, that's pretty on time. So 25 minutes.
This isn't
I
good.
watch vlogs in JP, but still can't pick things up too well. I remember I used to watch Aqua from Hololive in Japanese. I could understand a bunch of things when she died. I think her accent was like very nice for my brain.
I was hoping that we might be able to escape through the white doors, but
I did pick up on Sakana no Nioi recently. Oh!
It takes 5 minutes for the primary door to open and close, so...
yes, I know. There's no way we can get through them before the explosion happens.
Well, there's no point just standing around. We should start looking. We need 3 things. The password input...
And the remaining 2 bombs,
Right.
right?
We also need passwords for all the bombs other than number 3.
Exactly.
Maybe Dio has a note or something?
Hold on. Let me check.
I like Azumiam. What's Azumiam? She knelt down and quickly checked his pockets and sleeves, then sat back on her heels, frustrated. Funny, you Slavs and Baltics follow mainly the Japanese members of Hololive. I wouldn't say that, because I used to follow more Nijisanji until all the drama happened. Because I liked Pomu Rain Puff, I liked Selen, I liked Enna, I liked Millie, I liked Nina. What was her name in Nijisanji? I liked Mista. I liked what was her name in Nijisanji? I forgot. Mika. I think I liked Luca at the start also. I used to like Nijisanji a lot more. I also used to watch Phase. All Alive I mostly watched for Amelia at the start. And also I watched Ina's art streams while she was drawing, so I was drawing along with her. I also liked Sanna, but like she left because of health reasons, and I also watched her art streams and drew alongside her. If you like Pomu, you will like Minto. I know. I sometimes look at her clips, but I don't know why. I'm not sure why it's become so hard for me. But after all the Nijisanji drama, it was so hard for me to go back to the ex-livers as their new peoples. Not sure why, but like it's like I really loved Amelia. I could watch Doobie, but I don't know why I don't. Maybe because I'm streaming myself a lot, so I don't have much time, so I'm like, oh my god. Cause me and former friends are fans of Ceres Fauna, Gura, Inani, artists on my fave, and Marine. Oh yeah, I love Marine Sencho. Remember that time the dog from Family Guy died? That was messed up, yo. Yeah, it was pretty messed up, yo. But yeah, I originally liked Ceres Fauna, but like I didn't end up watching her that much anymore. I watched her a bit at the start, and same as like my stupid ass. It was Azumalim. I don't know what I was on. Don't call your ass stupid, okay, Void? Don't talk to my chatters like this. Respect yourself.
Damn.
This is the new year, and you better speak nicer to yourself. Says me, who calls myself a bitch all the time in the gym. It's like, come on, Flam, come on, stop being a bitch. You can do this, you can do this. Because like sometimes it feels like my arms are hurting really bad, so I should stop. But I'm like, come on, Flam, you can do one more. Stop being a bitch. Do your 15 reps. Doki and Minto are both awesome. Love watching them. I watched a bit more of Doki also when she came back. But goddamn, I don't know why. Like I miss watching streamers a bit, but like I don't have time anymore because I stream. And I have a job, and I also want to watch anime, and I also want to do other things. To be fair, I guess I could watch streams and do some hobbies. Wait, stop putting yourself down and put the enemy down, soldier. Exactly.
He's clean.
She looked pale.
Then we'll just have to hope we find it somewhere. Tenmyoji, can you go tell Luna what's happened?
Right, I'm on it.
Honestly, we just had to have Luna here to make him fall in love.
Good. Then we can do this.
Like, Luna is the only one he has never betrayed.
Let's go.
We all took off a run, heading to different parts of the building. But all of our searching turned up nothing, and as we searched, the clock kept ticking. Time zones suck, and also streams are time consuming for sure. Yeah. I remember I used to watch some of the Hololive VTubers with my second ex. We watched Amelia, we watched Calliope. But yeah, I actually liked Ina. I should maybe watch Raora, but her Italian accent just throws me off. I can't. I'm allergic to Italians, okay? Her model is super cute. I would like to watch Narissa also, because I love her singing covers. I watch you often because you stream basically right before bed for me. Only the time zone that works for you. Oh no, it's about to explode. No need to cater to people from other regions. You gotta feel special. I'm your first Singaporean fan. True. Chromatic doors open. Are we gonna even make it into the doors?
Chromatic 5 minutes.
Our time had run out. We watched the white doors open. Were they doors to heaven or to hell? The thought barely had time to flutter through my mind before everything went white. Okay. Explosion! We didn't even have time to say goodbye. 1,000 emotions flooded my brain in those last moments. Why? How? How had we ended up this way? Then a blistering wave of heat, like surface of the sun itself, wiped out any lingering thought. A plowy! My consciousness slipped away into the bottomless pool of darkness. Neither heaven nor hell, only the void. Oh, it's always the void! Unfortunately, Flam, I'm not your first, which surprises me because Latvia is very secluded in the Baltic region as well as Singapore is secluded in SE Asia. Well, yeah, because to be fair, my first Singaporean viewer would have been my friend, but like he doesn't come by often. That was a weak explosion. You could have never been Megumin. I'm sorry. I'm not Megumin enough for you. To be honest, better to just watch people from Europe or Asia in my case, so much easier. It's always me. True. Saw Alice's ending. Okay, we got Alice's end. Currently at the doctor's office, they have a stir-fry recipe playing on TV. What kind of stir-fry? Is it a good stir-fry? Okay guys, 3 endings. 3 endings, that's pretty decent, I would say. No? We could check where we're gonna start next. Lock number 2. Oh, I think we could be able to unlock this door next time. Wait, let's check. I want to see, do we get the memories now? Oh, we get the memories. We get the memories. You live in Moscow. If not, which region in Russia do you live? Because I need to know your time zone. That's the first thing I saw when I stepped through the door was the blossom of red on her chest. Okay, can we get through this? Oh? Memories? Any memories? Oh, those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. Okay. Suddenly, Clara moved. I leapt forward and clamped my hand around her wrist.
What are you doing?
Clara listened to me. Alice wasn't killed. Nobody murdered her. She took her own life. Okay.
What?
We're getting forward, so we're gonna save here. So we're moving past this
no way
lock.
she'd do that.
We're gonna move past this lock into the future. But wait, if this is this, shouldn't there be more squares? Is this the way towards the true ending? Can be. Can be. I think we should be able to move through here too. Ah, maybe this one also. Okay, we'll figure these out next time. I'm near the Urals. On land or near the mountain. My jaw drops if you live in Mount Yamato. Goodness. I should go get ready for bed. Oh wow, now I get a YouTube recommendation. Doki explains the identity crisis she had. Should I go back to my old ways? Okay. This built my glutes. Okay, all the glutes building. I play too much Shocker, Metro, and Black Ops. No, not in the mountains, luckily. Would be kind of funny if Void was a mountain climber. Alrighty guys, my head is hurting. We got an ending, another ending. So, next stream, when did I note down my streams? Because I have some things planned next week. Okay, so I guess Monday stream, and wait, okay, Monday and Thursday is when I'm gonna stream next week, because I have a Lego Voyagers hangout planned with one of my Finnish friends. And then on 28th I have my trivia night with the office. So yeah, after my Jimothy on the 29th, I'm gonna stream for Assassin Metro. Will I find heated rivalry at the summit of the snowy peaks of Yamato? To be fair, living in the mountains sounds rough, but also sick kinda. Yeah, living in the mountains would be kinda cool, but would be also pretty tough. I can imagine. Like, my coworkers went to the mountains and I see pictures of mountains and I'm like, damn. Thanks, Blam. I'll see you guys on Monday, hopefully, if nothing changes with my health or well-being, but hopefully not. Pray for me that I can get in the gym on Saturday and Sunday, because my fingerprints be freaking crazy. I hope Alamy is alright in his where did he go? To a doctor? I hope his health is doing alright. I hope it's just a checkup. If not, drink some chamomile tea with honey and lemon, it cures everything. Thanks for the stream. Have a nice plan. Good night, Muscle Mommy. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for coming. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hit the like button and I'll see you on Monday. Sayonara, muchachos. Bye-bye.